If you see me keep looking over my shoulder, I gotta watch my back. Oh, she egged me. Oh, shit all over my Rip Hamilton jersey. Go get that towel. Y'all didn't know. Y'all.
You fucking owners have handled Judge, gentlemen, retired? Come on! He should have been fired before the fucking season! Joe Judge, quarterback sneak on not one, but 2 times from the fucking 5-yard line!
And we're talking echelon, it's going to be Yankees first, Giants second, Jets third, Mets last.
No!
Wait a minute. It's Yankees first.
Okay.
Giants second.
Okay.
Knicks third.
No!
Jets fourth. Mets fifth. Oh, wait a minute. The Nets bit their mouth when they found out he was leaving. Maybe it was girl number 25 that didn't mind doing it.
I'll just put it this way. It's way bigger than Nino Brown, a.k.a. Deshaun Watson. This is way bigger than him.
Yeah, that's exactly what this is.
Maybe that's why he got off, because it's bigger than him and there's bigger people implicated in this.
I think it's going to come to maybe 5 years down the line, and then Cleveland going to crumble.
Hey, welcome to the Venom and Smoke Show. I'm your host, Mo Young, kicking it to you live on this Friday. We're going to bring in the Diabolical Hitter. He has joined us.
What's up?
I'm trying to get this lighting right.
Don't call me JC Mateo.
You're JC Mateo. Yeah, but man, we gonna get on to this. Your Knicks are going to the Eastern Conference Finals.
Yeah, they're serving the
pretty much
that I mean they needed that. This is a statement game because they beat us so bad last game. So I think this is a statement game, letting them know that without Jason Tatum, they ain't shit.
And I look at it like this: y'all just wanted to win back in New York. That's all. That's all. Y'all just wanted to win in New York.
Oh yeah, of course. I mean, it's something that the fans deserve.
The top seeds in the East ought to be ashamed of their fucking self. Like. Y'all did all that winning in the regular season, get to the postseason and drop a dud in the second round. Both of them. It wasn't just both.
Listen, I gotta give it to the Pacers. They came out in bold.
They beat
you know what I'm saying? Yeah, they came out in bold, so they deserve to be in the Eastern Conference Final.
Y'all do too. Thing is, it's just the Celtics would have lost even with Tatum. Y'all got exposed. To beat the Celtics, be physical with them.
Not only that, I'm sorry, they're not good with Porzingis isn't playing quality minutes. They're not a good team.
All right, you got that one, and also, I just think they soft. Like if they wasn't so damn soft. You know, they could overcome Porzingis not playing quality minutes. But they soft. And the Knicks deserve it. Now it's a blood feud going for this between Halliburton and Brunson. So
I mean, it should be a good series. I mean, both of those teams deserve to be there. They both played their asses off.
Yeah, they did. But the damn, I don't want to hear no more about Celtics dynasty. There's no Celtics dynasty right now.
They had a chance to.
They had a chance to, but you got to win at least 2 to be considered a dynasty. 2 in a row to be considered a dynasty. You're not a dynasty.
I mean, they could win. They might not. Let's say if they win the next 2.
That ain't happening. The thing is, they got exposed. Unless they go get some bruises in the offseason, the way to beat them is get physical with them. As much as Tatum wants to be Kobe, he's not Kobe.
And not only that, they have to stop living and dying on the 3-point shot.
I'm sorry, old boy, it's Nobi. He's Nobi. That's what I call him, Nobi. Not Kobe.
He should never even be compared to Kobe.
But everybody wants to be like their hero. I get it. You want to be your hero. You know, but you don't want like if you don't have the skills to be your hero, do something else.
I would hate for somebody that had fucking O.J. Simpson as their hero.
I mean, shit.
I want to be like my hero, O.J. Kill a white girl.
I'm just saying, hey, a lot of black people sided when he did it. They didn't cry tears when he did it.
Oh no, I remember when the shit came over the verdict. Oh, and Izzy will tell you, Izzy was working we were working during the day. I worked at McDonald's. Izzy worked right next door at Arby's. And when that shit came over the radio, motherfuckers were cheering that he was not guilty.
Bro, I was at elementary school and we cheered. We didn't even know what the fuck we were cheering about. They just say, OJ free. We all just start cheering. Yeah, the black guy got free. Yeah, we didn't know what the fuck we were cheering for, bro. Like, I was like, fucking like 9. What happened in 95? I was 10.
Yes, I think something like that.
94, 95 was 9 to 10. Bro, we didn't know what the fuck we were cheering. Like,
you were cheering for a free black man.
Yeah, we didn't care. Like, I'm sorry. Sorry, white people watching the show. We in the black community didn't care. That's all that is. It's okay. We didn't care. We were like, okay, OJ is one of us. It's okay. I mean, I try to tell them, like, I had a conversation with somebody on Facebook before. Like, it's not fair that you all feel that way. I'm like, it's not fair that, hell, a lot of us get killed for no reason. So what? That's why we feel the way we feel. It's not the fact that it's not the fact that we love the OJ. It's a big motherfucking middle finger to the justice system. That's all that was. That's why we cheered. So that's what I remember. So that's what it is. I'm like, it is what it is. You can get mad. You can call me, you're a racist. I'm like, you got to find a definition of racist first. A prejudice. Everybody's prejudiced.
Yeah, everybody has some type of prejudice inside of them.
Yeah, I just want to let them know that everybody's prejudiced. You know, if you lie, if people lie to you and say they're not, I don't have no prejudice. You lie, you're a lie. Let me tell you. If you don't, let me tell you something before we get back to sports. If somebody big and black and have a face full of tattoos, walk with a hoodie on, walks past you at night while you're walking up the street, do you grab for your wallet or clutch your purse? If you do, you got a prejudice. You're prejudiced because you're judging. So, as I say, shit, I'm black and I would fucking grab for my wallet, man. Hold my wallet. Let me hold my fucking wallet, man. I don't trust it, dick.
Honestly, I think I'd reach in my pocket and put my hand on my blade.
Or something. I'm like, man, I'm not about to say, I trust everybody. Get the fuck out of here. Talk about, yeah, I trust everybody. Get the fuck out of here. Go back to the NBA.
We know how the society is.
Yeah, people be trying that shit. I'm like, man, people just be real with each other. Like, look, hey, we cheer for our own. That's okay. Like when white people tell me, hey, we cheered for Bird or we cheered for Luka. You supposed to. I mean, shit, you supposed to. Nobody about to get mad at you because you cheer for somebody that look like you. What the fuck? But don't get mad when I cheer for who I cheer for. We got it. I'm just saying, don't get mad. Look, cheer for Luka, cheer for Bird, cheer for Dirk. I mean, shit. Go ahead, cheer. Paul Gasol and them, cheer.
True
We
that.
we don't give a fuck. Like, we don't give a fuck. So
I'm different because there's not too many Puerto Ricans that play in the NBA. There are some, but not as many. Let's say white and blacks that play in the NBA.
yeah,
So I got to cheer for the like the best player on the floor or the best player on my team. And if
yeah.
it happens to be a brother or a white dude, I'm cheering for whoever.
I'll put it this way: I don't care who he is, black, brown, white. If you're on my team, I'm cheering for you.
Yeah.
Is it that the Pistons didn't have too many whites on that team this year? We had one, and I cheered for Tecchio. He Italian. We only had one, and I cheered for him when he made buckets. So like
Yeah.
this shit.
I mean, you had Cade. Cade is a light skin. He's like
Nah,
a,
nah, he black. We go on the
I know,
one
I
drop
know he
rule.
black. He black, but he's white. He light skinned.
Yep, we on the one drop rule. So with the one drop rule. But I'm just like, hey man, And you got tomorrow. I think it's gonna be Game 7 with the Nuggets and the Thunder. I don't know how the Thunder dropped that shit when they were up 3-2. I don't
Yo, let me tell you something. That Joker, he plays.
know.
The dude, and the funny shit is he's so awkward. It's hard for him to be like they can't defend his ass.
He playing Unk ball as they call it. He playing like Unk, like
Eh,
and one uncle you can't guard at the park. That's him.
Yes, yes, exactly. The one dude he throw up the ball, off the wrong foot, and it still goes in. Swish.
And I'm like, why are y'all even surprised that hey, double team you Joker and let everybody else beat you? Oh, no, let's not. That's them. No, let's not.
I think they've tried to double team
Well,
Joker.
you got to keep double teaming them. You can't just do it, or you got to do it every time.
You
Joker
can't.
can't
What you
beat you.
what you can't do is let him get his assists.
Yeah.
He's gonna score, but if he has over in double digits assists, you're losing the game. I've noticed that.
No, the thing is, you got to choose one or the other. I look at it like this: either he's going to be assist guy or he's scoring. He can't do both. They let this dude get like 25 and 20, 25 and 17. That's too much. I mean, he accounts for 50 points. This shit, like, that's crazy. Depends,
Yeah,
like over 50 points. I'm like, you got to pick a struggle. Either he gonna be an assist guy and don't score, or he gonna just score. All right, and then with that, you got to ask yourself, which one you want him to do. Now, if you don't want him to score, then you double him. But but you can't let him score and assist.
yeah, you
You gotta
can't.
have, you gotta have like 8 points and like 18 assists or something like that for you to win.
And
Or
then
he can't.
forget it if he has double digits in rebounds.
Oh yeah, it's over for you. It's over for you. It's over for you. You don't worry about that. Don't worry about that. It's over.
you can't let him get a triple double.
No, if we get triple double, it's dead. So for them, I'm like this. Either you make him a scorer, what he don't want to be, or he just pass up with assists. I mean, because if he's doing everything, if he's scoring, rebounding, assisting, you're in trouble. And then whoever he's guarding on defense got to make him work. Because I guarantee you, his damn cardio is not all the way up there.
Yeah,
You can't let.
you have to have him moving around. You can't be one of those people that just, let's say, gets into the post
And
and
stand
tries
there.
to post him up. No, if
No.
he's not tired and he's not running up and down the floor, like, you got to make him run. You have to. If not, they're gonna chip away.
And that's the
Look
crazy.
at as they should have swept the Nuggets. They really should have. Because they got big men that can handle him. Like Gobert, he might not be the best,
Right now,
but
not
he's
Gobert.
younger. I
Gobert
think that
not with
he.
them. Yeah, I think you meant like not Gobert. The Thunder playing now. Gobert on the
Oh
low.
yeah,
You talking
no, but
about
they got
Holmgren?
I forget the dude
Holmgren,
what his
Chet
name
Holmgren.
is.
They got Chet
Yeah,
Holmgren and they got Hawkinson that y'all used to have. They got two
and
dudes that can
you
stop.
trying to tell me you can't wear him down?
You could. You could. Well, I don't think Holmgren could body him up, but Harkenstein definitely could.
I don't think Holgram needs to eat a couple of more sandwiches.
Yeah, he's too skinny, but
Yeah,
definitely Harkenstein can wear him down. That's bullshit. I'm like, that's bullshit, man. Like Jokic is dominating and he's not moving fast. So that's why I tell people this. Don't worry about when they talk about different eras, talking about the people from the past, they too slow. They can't keep up with the people today. I'm like, look at the some of the best people here, like Luka and Jokic are the two of the slowest unathletic people I've seen, and they dominate.
yeah. Can you imagine somebody that actually has skill?
Ask somebody who play defense. Because Joker don't play defense.
Luca don't play defense.
And Luka don't play defense. So the thing is this: imagine if you had somebody like Jordan or Dominique Wilkins in this damn day and age, they would dominate.
Averaging 35 plus points a game.
Dude asked Dominique Wilkins, would you score 15 points in today's NBA? He said, in what quarter? He didn't say, yeah, so like, no, I wouldn't. He said, what quarter do you want me to get the 15 in? Because, I averaged over 30 in hand checking. When they had hand checking people.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. If Michael Jordan averaged 30, I think it was 36 points a game during the hand checking era, what could he have now when there's no
50,
hand checking?
50. Easy average 50.
Yeah.
Like he would average 50. Like you think about this. He would
And
be
the fact
driving.
and the fact that they can't kill you like they did back in the day,
Yeah.
he'd average about 50. Yeah, I have to agree with you on
50.
that.
You average 50. I'm like, you think about this. They clothesline Jordan. They used to beat Jordan up, and he still averaged close to 40.
Yeah.
He would average 50 in this league, man. AI would have averaged 50 in this league.
Yep.
I mean, you think about it. Dominique Wilkins would average about 40 to 50 in this league.
Penny Hardaway.
Penny might be average about a good 35 because Penny like to distribute. Shaq would average about 60. And people ask me this question before. Well, how much Shaq would average? Shaq would put Wilt numbers up in this era. What center is stopping Shaq?
No, none. I don't think there's one in the NBA now that can stop him.
Shaq would be averaging 60. Shaq would be the greatest scorer we ever seen if he played today's NBA. Because who would stop him? You put Giannis on him, he's going to put Giannis in the basket. Like, you don't understand? Like, Giannis is averaging crazy, ridiculous numbers. Playing like Shaq, but he's not strong like Shaq. He's strong, but he ain't Shaq strong. I've seen Shaq dunk on 5 people in the NBA Finals. The New Jersey Nets got dunked on. The whole starting 5 of the New Jersey Nets got dunked on in that series. And you're going to tell me Rudy Gobert,
Nope.
Joel Embiid and Nikola Jokic is going to stop Shaq?
That's probably the only one that I could see actually close to bodying Shaq would be Embiid.
Embiid is too fragile. He'll break Embiid knees as soon as he dunk on him.
Oh no, of course. Listen, all the NBA players are fragile nowadays.
Yeah, and I'm like, you think about this. We're not talking about old man Shaq. See, a lot of these youngsters saw old man Shaq and thought, Oh, we talking about prime Orlando Magic Shaq that could run.
Yeah, that Shaq. If that Shaq was in this league, that Shaq would average about, I would say, 45 to 50 points a game.
Man, that Shaq is averaging 60. Lakers Shaq might average 70. like you know what I'm saying? This stuff might be ridiculous numbers because he is. I tell people the most dominant player ever is Shaq that I seen is Shaq. I never seen Wilt play like with my own eyes.
Me
If you say
neither.
Wilt, I'm cool with that. But the most dominant player I ever seen was Shaq. Seen Shaq drop, step, spin, and then dunk on everybody that's in the goal, including his own teammates.
Listen, I've only seen him next to Daryl Dawkins break a backboard. And when you're strong enough to bring that type of pressure down to shatter plexiglass, you got to be strong.
They changed how goals are. They Shaq proofed the goals. So when he brought him down, he didn't shatter it. It'll just come down. They had to Shaq proof the goals because he will break a goal every damn game. Like and that's God given. That ain't like he ain't go to the weight room like Giannis. Giannis went to the weight room to get that strength. Giannis pick. No, this is God given strength. And I tell people if Shaq played in this NBA, man, it would be no great. It would be no. I don't even know why he don't be in a GOAT conversation for a while, bro. I'm like, I think people disrespect Shaq. Like he said some goofy shit.
I don't think GOAT, but I think that definitely in the top 10.
Yeah, hey, Shaq probably be top 5. He's in my top 5. Shaq is my top 5. I say GOAT conversation is you think about it, he dominated. And if he think about it, if he took the game seriously, he'd probably been the best player we ever seen.
If he would fucking hit his free throws.
Ain't no even scratch the free throws. If he'd have took basketball serious and tried not to be all this actor and rapper and this and that and focus strictly on basketball like Kobe wanted him to do, man, Shaq would have probably had about 10 rings.
Oh, definitely. Him and Kobe would have gotten along and actually could share the ball, they definitely would have won. Probably would have won more than 3 in a row.
And the people that won about 7, 8 rings together, man. I'm like, Shaq. People don't realize Shaq beat Jordan in the playoffs. I don't care if he just came back, but he beat Jordan in the playoffs. That Orlando Magic team beat him, and they beat Jordan in the playoffs. So
yeah,
that's the only one that beat Jordan in his reign, like on his watch. Was Shaq? Is it that Shaq couldn't beat Hakeem because Hakeem had footwork, and Hakeem the Dream did give Shaq the business. But I'm telling you this, Shaquille O'Neal. I'm not saying he's the GOAT, but he should at least be in the conversation. Like if somebody said he was that GOAT, I wouldn't be mad. Like I wouldn't be like, that's ridiculous, because he dominated a stretch of time that he was the best player in the league. Is it that people don't think of Shaq being dominant because he's goofy? If he wasn't goofy and he acted like Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, we would be putting him in the damn GOAT conversation. Because you think about this, Shaq was scoring 60 with missing free throws. Like, I want people to really think about that. If he even if he was like a 70% free throw shooter, Shaq probably would have about 5 or maybe 10,000 more points if he just made free throws. About 5,000 more points if he hit his free throws.
I'd like to know how many free throws he missed. Because I bet you he missed a shitload, because you think he's going to the basket. Mad people, even when they dunk on your ass, it's still, you know what I'm saying, a foul.
Yeah. I used to think about this. Shaq went to the free throw line so much, it's just that he missed. And a lot of people think because he said his hands were too big. If he'd have just had, like, when they say if he'd have shot the ball like with a Rick Barry, underhanded, Shaq probably would have hit most of his free throws. Shaq looked like he struggled. He holds the ball like this. That's why Shaq missed a lot. But Shaq was dominant. And if you have somebody like Shaq in this era, that's why people be talking about this era, this era, that. I say, yes, they might be the most skilled era, but these people don't play defense.
No.
And you see it
And that's
now.
why I feel the old era is more skilled because you have to play defense.
And I'm like this. You see what happened when teams play defense. The Pacers and the Knicks play defense. Now they about to play each other in the conference final. They play defense. Like offense only could carry you so much. You only can do so much with offense. You ain't never hear no offense wins games. I mean, wins championships. You never see offense wins championship. You always hear it's defense. It's never just offense. You can win a championship. Look at the Tampa Bay Buccaneers in football. They had a horrible QB. Look at the 2000 Ravens. They couldn't score to save their life, but that defense helped them. And I mean, like basketball, the Spurs didn't have a high power offense until their last championship.
He missed over 5,300 free throws.
I said he had about 5,000 more points he could have had. And with 5,000 more points, right, he would be in the GOAT conversation. Shit. He in the GOAT conversation because he could hit free throws. And then he got fat and lazy.
In his career, 5,317 free throws missed.
That is ridiculous. That is a ridiculous stat.
Think about, you're right, and you're right. If he would have made those, his numbers would have been better career-wise and average-wise, and he would have to have been somebody they talked about because he would have been dominant. He was dominant or as it was.
You think about it, he dominated an era. It was a reason why Kobe was robbing for a while. Nobody, Kobe fans, you gotta admit it. Kobe was robbing.
Oh, definitely.
Or if you want to say, since he liked to go by Superman, he was Superman and Kobe was Batman. We all know who will win the fight between Batman and Superman. We talk about fist fight. With no kryptonite, we know who wins that fight. So we know who the better hero is Superman.
True.
Y'all overrate Batman. Well, you won't call him Superman, you won't call him you won't call him Batman or Superman. Whatever it is, Kobe was less than whoever was less than Shaq. Until he got traded away. Until Shaq got traded away, Kobe was less than. Nobody thought this was Kobe's team until that's why I say, Kobe era didn't start until Shaq left.
Yeah.
Then he goes
then he did his thing.
Yeah. Thing is this. And imagine a young Kobe coming in this generation. Oh my God.
Oh, Kobe played in this generation. The Lakers would have been in the playoffs right now. And they would have never got rid of all them. They would have never, I don't think they would have ever brought AD in because Kobe would have been like, I'm better off having all these young players that they did give away for AD. He would have known, he would have told Jeannie Buss, this is what's best for the Lakers, where LeBron is let's win now type shit.
Yeah, what happened was, Kobe played with all them young players before he left. And he was grooming them. They was going to be next up. They was going to be up. He realized that. Let's see. Oh, Lord, that's Izzy on the Venom and Smoke page. Get on your own page. We're talking about Batman as a punk. You're not about to have Marvel sue us.
That's not Marvel, that's DC.
I mean DC. I'm sorry. You're not going to have DC sue us. I'm just saying. You're not gonna have them sue us. Talking about defamation of character on a comic book character.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
Allegedly, Batman's a punk.
Yeah, he's a punk. In the words of Izzy, he's a punk. His words are not my words. You know what I'm saying? Well, still, fuck Batman, but his words are not my words. I do not want to get sued by DC. I don't have money to get sued by him. I'm just saying. That's not fair. I'm like, you gotta always say Batman's a punk.
That's a dig at Eric.
Yeah, I don't know what did Eric do Izzy for Izzy to hate Eric so much. What did he do to make him that bad? Oh man. Speaking of those things that ain't right, the draft lottery. I just let me get this out. I don't want to hear anybody complain because for the last 3 years, after we got Cade Cunningham, we sucked for 3 years, right? We got the 5th pick 3 times, and we had the worst record 3 times. 3 out of 4 years, 4 years straight, we had the worst record, and we only got the first overall pick 3 out of 4, and 1 out of 4 times.
Why can't the NBA do it like the NFL does it?
You would rebuild teams quicker. I mean, when I said this shit is rigged, y'all laughed at me. Ha ha ha, Mo, suck it up. Ha ha, 5th pick. Okay, Pelicans fans, 7th pick. Okay, Jazz fans, 5th pick.
And the fucking Dallas Mavericks get rid of Luka and get rewarded with the number 1 pick.
And get Cooper Flag. Come on, man. Come on, dog. Like, they're not even hiding no more. At least the Knicks hit it when they got Patrick Ewing, when they had the wet envelope.
I don't know. I mean, it does look fishy. I'll say that. It does look fishy. I can't knock that. It does look like it's not right.
Mm-hmm. I gotta say, man, the people in Dallas rejoice. I'm gonna put it this way: Nico saved his job.
I did not. NBA. The NBA saved his job.
Yeah, the NBA saved his job unless he pulls a Joe Dumars and don't pick Cooper Flag. That's the only way I see him.
He would definitely be stupid if he didn't. That.
I mean,
he would definitely be stupid.
Or if I'm him, I'm more. Dallas has the number 1 pick, right? So if I am Dallas, fuck that number 1 pick. I'm trading the number 1 pick overall to Milwaukee. I'm trading this year's number 1 and next year's number 1 for Giannis. Get your ass there, Giannis. Flag is dog. 2 G's, bro. 2 G's.
If you really think about it, that would make Dallas a powerhouse in the West.
You got Kyrie Irving, Giannis Antetokounmpo, and
AD, and and what's his name from from Golden State.
Oh yeah, Klay Thompson.
That would be a strong. If you think about it, that's all you need now is somebody to get rebounds.
Yep, and rebounds and score when you need to, and that's Giannis. So what I'm gonna tell you like this: if I'm Dallas, fuck that number 1 pick. Cooper Flag doesn't help. He might help you win in the long run. But you're trying to win now. And if I say here's Milwaukee, here's Cooper Flag and next year's first round pick. Or hell, if you want the next 3 first round picks, here, give me Giannis.
That definitely puts them in a win now situation.
Yes. Or if you know who better else to get Giannis, you know who else they cheated for and nobody's talking about? The fucking San Antonio Spurs. This is the third straight year they didn't have somebody. They had a pick in the top 5, and it was like one year they got Wemby the first all pick, and then they got Castle with the 3rd or the 4th pick last year, and they got back-to-back rookie of the years, and guess what? They got the 2nd pick this year and the 14th pick. You know who I would get if I'm there? If I'm the Spurs, I'm going to get Giannis.
And I'd give them the 1st and the 14th.
14th. And next year's first round pick. Because you know you gotta give a lot for Giannis. So you got the 2nd overall, you got the 14th pick this year, and you got a pick next year. Because you know we're going to the playoffs with that team. We're going to the playoffs. We in the playoffs. Why am I worrying about it? Y'all got all these assets. And I mean, they keep getting more and more, bro. Like nobody's talking about it. The damn, they're cheating for the damn Spurs, bro. Everybody's worrying about that. As I say, but the Spurs got away with murder too. Now to fix the NBA lottery, you got to at least guarantee the worst 2 teams, at least no lower than the 2nd or 3rd pick. If you want to give somebody else a first round, the 1st overall pick, okay. What's up, Hattie? What's up, Hattie?
Oh shit!
Miss Woods, as they call you.
Oh shit! We ain't seen her in months.
She ain't never do that dance video, you know, for the dance break.
Yeah. Where's our dance break video?
She didn't do it. She didn't do it. I'm just saying, listen, it's what I'm saying. What I try to tell people is this. I'm like,
ooh, that was a nice block. I'm watching the previews of the Knicks.
I got you. Man, gloat that shit, man. Gloat that shit. Your team going to the conference final. And I think the winner of our series where we had was going to go to the Eastern Conference Finals anyway.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. Honestly, I really thought Boston was going to beat us because they're defending champions.
Until I saw game 1. Then I'm like, oh, shit. I actually did and sprung my ankle. Well, we need to see the footage.
Yeah. It took you this long to heal?
Over this week.
Shit.
We gonna cut the part out where you sprung your ankle. I'm not. I'm lying. I'm gonna put that shit gonna be all on this motherfucker. I'm gonna
dance break. Ah!
Oh my ankle.
Oh my ankle.
I promise you I am petty. I'm going to see you the video. Don't laugh. I'm not going to laugh. Look in my eyes. I'm not going to laugh.
So we're good. So if you send the video, we're debuting it next Friday.
Yeah.
Unless you send it now.
It'll debut it next Friday. I gotta put the music with it. Unless we not put music with it. I'm just saying that shit is funny. I said, look at my eyes.
You got to see how you got to see how fast she's dancing.
Yeah.
If she's dancing like Lala did, then you go use the same music. But maybe we have to debut a new song and shit.
Ain't nothing to make a new beat. I do it all the time. I gotta make a new beat anyway because I gotta get to my old phone that has that beat into it. Venom smoke power, not this time. Oh Lord, talk about the prison break, man. Look, don't talk about the prison break, bro. Look, we had an active day in Louisiana. I mean,
wasn't there a big fire too?
Bro, that was in close to Baton Rouge. Fuck that plantation. Nobody mad about that. The plantation that burned. All the white people are up in arms about that plantation, and while we celebrating, we making memes. I say, man, the block is hot. Alexa, play the block is hot. Man, play 400 degrees. Where them fans at? Come on, let's go to WWE. Burn it down. Play Seth Rollins. Alexa, play the Fire Burns. CM Punk's old entrance. Like, I'm hard with it. Then we had a prison break. 10 motherfuckers got escaped prison.
Oh, damn.
Jail, not prison, but escaped jail. And then somebody ended their life on the spillway today and jumped into the water, fell into the water. It's been a crazy day. Like, that's why it's starting like
they unalive themselves.
They unalive themselves. Yes.
Damn.
And fell into the water. That shut the whole bridge down for me to get home. It was.
You better learn how to swim.
Boy, I'm telling you something. Boy, I'm like, it was a hell of a day. Like, man, but see what happened was they brought that Annabelle doll here. And all hell broke loose. Get that doll out the city.
The Annabelle dolls in your city?
Yes.
Fuck that.
If I break anyone out, it will be Tory Lanez. Oh Lord, he stabbed up. I don't think you can do much for him. He stabbed up. They chopped that boy up like hibachi.
Yep.
That boy like hibachi right now. That boy done. They chopped him up. How you gonna break somebody out when you got a bad ankle? You gonna bring your ass right to jail. Breaking Tory Lanez out. Nah, keep Tory Lanez in there. he getting stabbed and shit. He just gonna slow you down, Miss Woods.
She's trying to put him in her closet.
She probably got a dungeon. But she lived in New Orleans, so by her living in New Orleans, the dungeon is in the attic. But you can't have a dungeon in the basement because there's no basements in New Orleans.
So she got a little room upstairs.
She got him in the attic. She gonna have him in the attic. So if you have a basement, unless your house is raised up like super high, it's the only way you can have a basement. You can't have a basement in like a regular house with a basement.
Because that's all swampland, right?
You're 6 feet underwater. You're gonna drown.
That's why she wants to put him in the basement. I'm gonna put him in my dungeon. Bloop bloop bloop.
He'll be drowning. No. Oh man. He said Uptown told me you were from Chalmette. Bullshit. Bro, I wouldn't stop in Chalmette to save my for $1 million, I wouldn't stop in Chalmette. Man, look, you see what color I am? Man, I heard you from St. Bernard Parish. You talking. You ain't from where you say you from. You from St. Bernard Parish. Chop's better. Oh, you gotta curse a patient out. I hope that patient bites you on your ass cheek. She does the same kind of work I do.
Oh, she does?
Yeah. She gonna go there, curse that patient out. That patient gonna come back a piece of helpless and mess with the damn patients.
Fucking around with the Mike Tyson.
Yeah, the fucking Mike Tyson people, bro. Man, I ain't gonna say, man. That shit funny, man. Girl, you straight out of St. Bernard Parish. You ain't out no damn night, boy. You from the upper night. You ain't from the lower night. You from the good night ward. You with a taxpayer and citizens act.
And that's a nice neighborhood.
She in a nice neighborhood. She ain't in the lower nine where they don't mind dying. She up there. She was in the suburbs. She grew up in Eastover. That's technically the night ward. You grew up with the mansions and stuff. He said,
They got the
"Man,
Empire State Building lit up in Knicks colors.
oh Lord, I'm back." That hoe went to bed. Nah, she was about to bite your ass. Oh man, I need to put y'all put in the chat. Hattie from Hattie ain't from the Night Ward. Hattie from Saint Bernard Parish. Hattie from Violet. Don't worry, I'll put it up there.
The only way I knew about the Ninth Ward was through songs.
Yep, I put it in there. There you go. It's up there. Once it's up there, it means it's true. She about to curse me out in 3, 2.
Take that shit down.
Bill Compton. Who the fuck is Bill Compton? I don't even know who the fuck Bill Compton is. Who the fuck is Bill Compton? I know about Compton. Who the fuck is Bill Compton?
I think he's talking about True Blood. I bet you.
Probably so. I don't watch it, so he got it. Got me stumped on that one. Yeah, he's talking about True Blood. I don't watch True Blood, so that's why I was lost. I don't watch that. But man, let's Pete Rose. I guess we can talk about Pete Rose.
I think, in my opinion, I think it's kind of fucked up. They waited until he died to fucking. Why didn't they have him? You know, they should have pulled this trigger long ago. So then this way, this man would have been alive to see himself get into the Hall of Fame. Now he doesn't get to enjoy that shit.
You know why? Because you know why he's in the Hall of Fame now, eligible for the Hall of Fame now? It's because sports gambling is legal. So if you keep him out the Hall of Fame and years from now, where kids don't remember when it was illegal, and like, why you got the hits leader out of the Hall of Fame for sports betting when it's legal?
Oh damn! The Yankees whooped up on the Mets tonight.
Oh, what's else new? The sky is blue.
No wonder Izzy's been quiet.
The sky is blue. The Mets suck.
Nah, they got the best record in baseball. I think.
I know I'm messing with him. Well, I'm messing with him because I just want him to just show up. You know, every time I say something about the Mets, he just shows up.
I think like I said, it's fucked up. They should have. You're right, but baseball betting has been legal now for years.
Mm-hmm.
You know, why did they wait so long? They could at least had him in, and he could have been in, and then that black mark would have been off of baseball. Because even though now he's cleared to be in the Hall of Fame, that black mark is always going to be there because they should have he did his time.
And they did Shula Joe. Now you talking about him. Shula Joe Jackson finally gone into the Hall of Fame with the Black Sox. He's eligible now. They lift the ban off him.
Oh, they did?
Yeah. Him and Pete Rose on the same day. Talking
so they're gonna have a day where the band players get added to the roster.
I think they're gonna let them go in together.
That's rugged.
You think about that. They're going to go in there together. And I mean, screw it. Let Barry Bonds go in there. You might as well.
That's too much shit. Because Barry Bonds, you're going to have Barry Bonds and then Jose Canseco is going to want to be in there.
I'm sorry, but Jose Canseco was not a fucking Hall of Fame.
And then Mark McGwire.
He should be. He still got to wait 5 years.
Roger Clemens.
He should be.
That's the steroids era.
You might as well put him in.
but put an asterisk by their name and just
Yeah,
fucking at the bottom of the fucking book, just write steroids era.
era on PEDs, whatever you want to call it, the
Yeah,
juice era. If
juiced
you don't,
era, some shit like that.
what I'm saying is this: it shouldn't matter if they're the best player and they made your sports relevant. All these players you named, Mark McGuire, Barry Bonds, Sammy Sosa, uh, who else? Roger
Clemens.
Clemens. All of them deserve to be in the Hall of Fame. Like
Yeah,
they all deserve
I
to be
mean,
in.
I agree if they're not gonna be, babies about it. All right, fuck it. Motherfuckers took performing enhancing drugs, but I'm sure other sports have been the same way in the past as well. I just
And,
that's the way I see it.
and when I'm
Everybody
saying
should everybody should get in. If you got numbers, because I
you
don't
should
care
get in.
what you say. The only thing that a performance enhancing drug is gonna do is help you hit home runs. So if you want to be mad at Sammy Sosa, Mark McGuire, and them, but you still got to put the bat on the ball, and you
Yeah.
can't use a drug to do that.
The thing is, people don't realize steroids don't make you stronger. It helps you recover, which makes you better. That's the difference. It helps you recover faster because a steroid. Think about it. They inject you with a steroid if you hurt your ankle. The thing about
Then
them, they
they give you a
antibiotics.
steroid if you get a fucking pneumonia.
Yeah, because steroids help you recover. So if you're recovering faster, that means you just don't wear and tear. But that takes skill. Like I say, if it's football or boxing or some shit like that, that like it's a physical sport, then yeah, steroids are bad because you can hurt somebody because you are able to train more and you even do that. Baseball, you need skill to hit the ball. You could be strong as an ox, but if you don't have eye contact or hand-eye coordination, you're
Yes,
done. You're done. You could be
yes.
strong. Look, I was strong as a fucking ox, but I can't hit a fucking baseball like fucking Barry Bonds. I can take 1,000,000 steroids. I can't hit the ball like Barry Bonds or Tony Gwynn.
My thing is also, if you look at Barry Bonds' is stats, he was a Hall of Famer before
He went to the
everybody started
Giants.
accusing him of being a steroid head
I'm like,
or a Peds head.
put it away. Didn't use his I would say that's it. Didn't use his Pittsburgh Pirate days. He wasn't on steroids then. So if you just use those, he's a Hall of Famer.
Yes.
He's a Hall of Famer. Like if you ask yourself, before he took the steroids, was he a Hall of Famer? If the answer is yes, then he needs to be in the Hall of Fame. Baseball gets on my nerves on how pure they want to be. Nobody cares. Nobody, no one cares. But old, crotchety old men who care about baseball purity. People my age and lower don't care. We don't care. We don't care about Barry Bonds taking steroids. They also took steroids, made baseball fun.
It did. It made listen. When was it when they were having the home run situation where people were running the home to ESPN to watch the one game Sammy Sosa was playing in, and then they had simulcast at the same time when
McGuire.
Mark McGuire was hitting those home runs. We had fun watching that shit.
Talk about when Barry Bonds was breaking the record. They used to do it all the time. They used to always put him in. Oh, he got walked again. They walked
Yep.
this man with the bases loaded. I have never seen that before.
Listen, it was either that or he was emptying the bases. That's how nice of a hitter he was. So I'd rather give up one run than give up four.
Once again, Bonds was never proved to do it. Yeah, I'm like, technically, they never proved him to do it. Like, show me a test. And I'm like, until they show me a test, put the man in the Hall of Fame, bro. Like, come on, man. Like, we don't care about that. My whole thing is I don't care about that. I'm like, long as nobody else is getting hurt. Like, it was like football. It was like football or you know, like I say, boxing or MMA, then yeah, you might not need steroid heads in there because this is fighting. You know what I'm saying? This is fighting. This is you getting hit. So if I'm slower to recover than you, I can get messed up. You know, but in baseball, who cares to hit that bitch over the fence? You should have pitched the bitch better.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree with you.
And I'm like this. Do you really care that Barry Bonds allegedly took steroids? Even though he never got caught? Like, it never was a positive test. So can we really say he took steroids? Or is it
Your word against mine type shit.
Yeah, think about it. Are the court of public opinion just said he's guilty because a bunch of people said so? Because if you don't have proof, right? You don't have proof. Can you really say he did it?
No.
So all them piss tests, you're gonna tell me, oh, because the man head grew. My damn head grew, and I can take no steroids. And you get older, your head get bigger. Shit. My damn head grew. Shit.
Not like his grew. Come on, man.
But I'm just saying, shit. That's how I was when I was in my 20s. I couldn't fucking do it. I don't know what this man. I'm just saying. Listen,
that motherfucker's head looks like Gazoo from fucking the Flintstones.
Like I tell you, bro. My head grew. I'm like, damn, if I thought I could wear this fucking hat, I can't wear this fitted hat no more. That's why I started buying snapbacks because the shit keep. I said, damn, maybe the fucking hats are shrinking. I don't fucking know. Maybe he had his head growth. I don't know. Got a dog on. Got a dog here. The dog says he needs to go into the Hall of Fame. And I'm gonna go with the dog. Yeah, but you need. I'm just saying. I'm like, we can't judge Barry Bonds for that. We can't. You all right, man? You got quiet.
No, I was trying to, shut the mic off because when she starts barking at anything, she'll just keep barking.
Oh man, the dog was saying that Bonds need to be in the Hall of Fame. That's what I'm gonna say. And the man had a natural head growth. I don't know. Natural head growth.
Who said that shit?
Your head grow when you get older, man. I don't know.
Not that much. Not that much. I understand your head does grow, but not that much. His head got big. If you look at his head when he was with Pittsburgh and when he went to fucking San Francisco, that was a big jump. And believe me, I'm sure if he did do any type of performing enhancing drugs, he was in California, it was easy for him to get his hands on the shit. Yeah. And I'm sure he had people that got the shit for him, so his name is never going to be affiliated with it.
But he never had a damn test he never had a test. He never had a test. That's what I can say. Never had a positive test. So what are we doing here? Like, what are we doing here? What are we doing here? Why are people acting like he had a positive test? And I'm like, can you really hold him out the Hall of Fame if he didn't have a positive test? I mean, can you really do it?
I mean, the only people that they could do is like, I think A-Rod got caught.
Yeah. McGuire got caught. I mean,
I don't know if they had positive tests or was it that they were on the list of people that were buying them. I'm not sure about that.
But oh boy,
I don't. Yeah, but if you think about it, he lives in California. Like, I couldn't buy the steroids and take them and say, "Here, Barry, here's your performance enhancing drugs." Not saying that that's what happened, but you never know. He was in California. It wasn't like he was having them shipped. If he was in let's say Pittsburgh, I think he got introduced to those shits when he went out to California, and maybe you know something had to happen. His head can't grow like that.
Man,
I
maybe he got
gotta.
bit. Maybe he got bit in the head by a mosquito, man. Maybe he got encephalitis of the skull, man. We don't know what this man got, man. Like y'all in there trying to judge this
he
man. This
he
man
got
probably got a condition.
he got bit in his head just like fucking what's her name got bit in her ass at work.
That did happen. Miss Woods got bit in her ass at work. She don't want to tell you. She,
She blaming on her ankles because her ass was swollen.
yeah, she got bit. She got bit. That's why it grew so big. She got bit. So you see, it gonna tell you that. But yeah, he got. Man, we don't know why this man head grew the size that it did. Maybe he put on weight, man. You know, if you get fat, you know, your head might grow. My head might got fat. I don't know,
And what's
man.
up? And what's up with Sammy Sosa turning Caucasian?
See, he could be a white guy, but fucking Barry Bonds' head can't grow. What kind of shit is this?
My thing is he didn't have no skin condition his whole career, and all of a sudden his career's done and over with, and he has a skin condition now that made him Caucasian.
But this
That's
way,
that's crazy.
this man got revitiligo, man.
Yeah, exactly. He got Revilla.
Oh no, man. He said, man, he made his skin lighter and lighter. I ain't seen vitiligo. You know, you got the blotchy skin, but I ain't never
Yes.
seen nobody go from my color to damn near lighter than you. I have never seen that. like I have never seen it.
Crazy, like not more way lighter than me because he's more. I at least have pigmentation. I have
Yeah,
a.
you do.
I'm kind of tannish,
Yeah.
like where he looks like a ghost. Like his skin is white like that. That's crazy to me.
So man, you tell it. I guess he said because he's white, he's not the same Sammy Sosa, so he can get to the Hall of Fame.
They should let him in because he's Caucasian himself.
Yeah, that's Samuel Sosa, not Sammy. That's Samuel. Samuel Saucier, not Sosa. It's Saucier.
Yeah,
Samuel Saucier. That Sammy Sosa did steroids. Not Samuel Saucier. I
and
did.
he's not from Dominican Republic, right?
I'm from France. I'm Saucier.
He's from Spain. Samuel Saucier.
Yeah. Look at me. Don't mind the big nose. That's gonna change too.
It's a miracle he didn't get that shit fixed.
You're gonna change the big nose next, bro. I'm telling you, the nose gonna go. And he's gonna be like, my nose magically got smaller. You but you're telling me this, man, look, if he can turn into a white man, then fucking Barry Bonds' head can grow naturally. And once again, I do not care, baseball purists. That's why baseball is dying, because y'all care so much. Nobody cares. Nobody cares if Barry Bonds going, oh my God, Barry Bonds a Hall of Famer. You damn right he's a Hall of Famer. We watch baseball because of Barry Bonds.
Listen, like we said, they should just put an asterisk by everybody's name. A Rod got good numbers. He deserves to be in the Hall of Fame. Mark McGuire, fucking, Sammy Sosa, a lot of Roger Clemens and the big unit. You know what I'm saying? What's his name from Seattle? They all deserve to be in the Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
They got numbers. You still got to do the job. You know what I'm saying? You still got to pitch the ball. You still got to get it into the strike zone. Steroids doesn't make you more accurate.
No, it does not. And I have this argument all the time. I said for baseball, you need a special skill set to be successful. Anybody can't
Yes.
play baseball. Like you have to actually have hand-eye coordination. You got to have an eye for to see the pitch to know where the ball is actually going, and then you got to have the power. But the power don't matter the most. It's you got to know where to contact the ball at on the bat.
Yes.
You got to know exactly. You got to have perfect placement on the bat to hit a home run. It ain't just you swinging for the fences and it going over because you're strong. If you hit it on the wrong part of the bat, that ball ain't going nowhere. Or it's gonna be a pop up. So a lot of people don't get it. I'm like, okay, he has steroids in his system, but did it help him? Did it help him hit?
No, it would have to be not steroids, like you said. Steroids is for if I pull a
Recovery
muscle
and
and I
recovery.
need to recover.
I can
You know what I'm
train more.
saying? There's a whatever performance enhancing drug that makes you stronger.
HDH makes you
Yeah,
strong.
HDH and shit like that.
But the thing is, even with that, you still got. Was Barry Bonds one of the greatest hitters we ever seen before he took the damn steroids? Allegedly.
Yes.
Then it
Yes.
had nothing to do with performance enhancing because his performance was already enhanced. You get what I'm saying? His
Yeah,
performance was
I
already
agree with you. He was
his,
definitely he had the skills
now.
before then.
But somebody like Jose Canseco, who was a sucky hitter, was a one-trick pony. He
He was
took
yeah,
steroids. And it was a
yeah.
different.
He was somebody that it was, swing for the fences type dude. That
Yeah,
he had that's how he got his hits
and
or
even
his
though
home runs.
he did that, right, he still was never regarded as the best.
No.
So steroids don't help everybody, does it?
No. Because if steroids was the help, then you're right. He would have been considered one of the best.
So
But he wasn't. Jose Canseco wasn't. Mark McGuire was. You know what I'm saying? And you got other players that are out there that definitely got numbers. They just
mhm.
need to stop. You know, tying everybody's hands. Just let them in.
Yeah, this is my thing. Look at their numbers. And I'm like, if they are on base percentage is ridiculous, you should allow them to come. Allow them to go in. If they're averaging on steroids, then no. You cheated for no reason. So you're still average. I'm just saying. The only way to find out, have a pro no name player back without steroids first. Then give them steroids and see if that become one of the greatest hitters in the game. And then you got a point. If they can do that, then you got a point.
No, you like you were saying earlier. You need a skill set. You got to
Yeah.
have good hand-to-eye coordination. You got to be able to, you know what I'm saying, where hitting is an art because you don't always got to hit out. You could
Mm-mm.
place the ball in certain parts of the outfield where there's no where it's going to be harder for the player to make plays. There's hitters out there that actually could do that shit. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Be able to hit the opposite field or to
Mm-hmm.
pull the ball. That's all, and to me, it's like all an art. You got to be good at it, or you're not going to be good at it.
A lot of people don't get that, Jay. Baseball is one of them sports like golf. You could be strong as an ox. You could be on a million steroids. But if your hand-eye coordination is terrible, you will be a terrible player.
Yep.
Tennis goes in that hand in hand too. Because if your hand-eye coordination is terrible and you got bad depth perception, you will not be good at it. I don't care how many steroids you take.
Yeah, with tennis, you got to have speed, you have to have finesse, and you have to have touch because you can't power the ball every single time because if you hit it wrong, you're hitting it out. So you
Right.
have to be able to lay it in the right places when you need to where it needs to be what's more beneficial for you. And the same with baseball. The
Yeah.
same with baseball. If I need to bunt or if I need to pull the ball, where the empty spot is in the infield, you could do that if you have skills.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And of course, if it's a good pitch to hit, because that's what dictates everything is the pitcher. If the pitcher pitches it in the wrong spot, you should be able to get a hit all the time, unless you're being overpowered.
Facts. But a lot of people don't get it. You know, they wanna just say steroids, 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 steroids. Bonds did steroids, 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 steroids. But okay, but did the steroids help him become a better hitter? And that's the question people can't answer. He was already a Hall of Famer before he took steroids.
He was already a good hitter before if he did do
Take
steroids.
steroids. Yeah, I'm
You know what I'm
sorry.
saying? He was already a good hitter before then.
I mean, allegedly took steroids. I don't mean to say he did it because I don't think he did it. I think that cream to clear was like for elbow information or something like that. And he put it on his elbow, and now people thinking you put the clear on. Now you're going to go ahead on and knock shit out the park. But I want you to go get the clear and tell me if you can hit the shit out the park like Barry Bonds. This man hit that shit in the damn bay, in the middle of the bay,
Yep.
because he hit the sweet spot on the bat. Nobody wants to be real. He had one of the prettiest swings I've ever seen. But everybody wanna, oh no, my God, steroids are so bad. Did Barry Bonds make baseball enjoyable? If your answer is
Yes.
yes,
Yeah. In that era of baseball, yes.
yeah, if your answer is yes, then he is a Hall of Famer.
But he was, like I said, he wasn't the only one in that era that made baseball enjoyable to watch.
Yeah, he
You know what
won.
I'm saying? He wasn't. People in that era. Ken Griffey Jr. was nice to watch.
Yeah.
You know,
But Ken
Derek
Griffey,
Jeter was nice to watch. You
yeah,
know, it was a different time of baseball. I think they were trying to get it back to where it used to be, and now it's back to being down again. It doesn't. Baseball is not as enjoyable. Like back in the day, I used to watch all the games. I used to watch. If I wasn't watching the games, I was listening to it on the radio. And now I don't really start. I watch a game here and there, but I'm not watching if there's, let's say, 6 games this week. I'll maybe watch one of the 6 games.
this is
Like
my thing.
I didn't watch tonight's game, and they're playing the Mets. You know what I'm saying? I'll probably catch tomorrow's game.
My thing is this. Is basically this. Is baseball is better to watch in person than it is to watch on TV.
And honestly, minor league baseball is better to watch in person than regular baseball.
Right.
Minor league baseball, they get their fans more involved. There's more. They do shit in between innings to get the fans, into being there. It's if you go to a game in, let's say, Yankee Stadium, you're spending about $150 for food, and you're not getting anything in return.
Right.
At the minor league games, they're shooting t-shirts into the stands. They're doing a lot. They do like special games in between innings to get the fans to be more like
Into it.
involved, and
Right.
where you want to go back and watch another one.
I used to love when we had the Zelfers out here. We had to before they turned them to the baby cakes. I don't know why the fuck we named them people the baby cakes. But when we had the damn Zephyrs out here, them games used to be fun to go to. It was very fun. I mean, you know, I went to Astros games, and that was fun. Watching it on TV, unless you got somebody like Bonds on TV or McGuire, I don't want to watch it.
Yeah.
Like, okay, let me see, you know, 1 or 2 innings, and I'm good. So the problem with baseball is it may be too pure. Everyone wanted to be pure. Oh, baseball is baseball purity. Man, fuck purity. Purity gets you nowhere, bro. Not in sports. Because you got to realize you got to get people to tune in. Why the fuck am I going to tune in and all y'all doing is standing up there for the most part? Like, baseball is a game that can last forever. Like, I tell people that all the time. I'm like, if nobody gets an out, or nobody, I'm like, if you get, I would say put this way, if nobody scores or nobody gets an out, this game can literally go forever.
Oh, definitely. I've been to a game at Yankee Stadium where one inning was almost over an hour.
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
But then I've gone to Yankee Stadium, but within 2.5 hours the
you
game
be
was
out.
over.
Yeah, you be out. Baseball is one of them crazy games because there's no clock.
Yep.
There's no 4 quarters, no quarters. You know, it's like, hey, you know what? We got innings. You ain't got 4 quarters. You got 9 innings. And
And
then
some innings could take less than 5 minutes.
yeah,
You know
1,
what I'm
2,
saying?
3 out.
Three pitches and you could be out of there.
Mm-hmm. And I laugh at anybody who, like, they had a game that was like 27 innings. I'm like, shit, I wouldn't have been there.
Hell no.
Not for those 27 innings. Once you'd have got to about 18, come on, let's go.
You say that. I don't think you would have lasted until 18 because that's 2 games.
Yes, indeed.
That's like a double header, but constantly.
But think about this: if you go to the game at 7 at night, how long you think a 28 inning game is? Shit.
You're looking at 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning, if not
that's
close to 5.
That's 3 games. 28 innings is 3 games in 1 inning. Like, that's ridiculous.
You're right. And I've seen people go 17, 18 innings.
Well, man, I saw that, man. I remember I was looking at that, man. The game went on to like 3 in the morning, New York time. It was like 3 in the morning. And they said they had some people stayed, like people started leaving because it's like, shit, I got work in the morning.
Yeah.
Like, I can't stay here and watch this shit. You know, like, and baseball.
And listen, I live like almost an hour and a half, an hour and 45 minutes away from Yankee Stadium. So if I didn't drive and I took the train down, because they have now a train off of the train system from up where I live to right to there's a stop at Yankee Stadium or at the new Yankee Stadium. But that train stops going after a certain time. So if you're not on the train by midnight, you're stuck in New York City.
Yeah, you shit out of luck unless you're gonna Uber. I don't know if you're gonna Uber in New York City.
You're not gonna Uber from Yankee Stadium to where I live. You giving up a paycheck.
Oh hell no.
You at least gonna give up over $200 for that ride.
Shit, it kissed my ass. Look like I'll be walking like they did in Making the Band. I'll be walking home. Fuck that. You crazy.
I'm waiting until 5 o'clock in the morning when the fucking train station comes back.
Yeah, sit there and wait. A lot of, it's crazy though, bro. Like baseball, I don't know. I don't know how baseball can regulate games like that and say, you know what, y'all can come back another day and watch this shit. Like you start getting into 20s, 22, 23, and it's late. Like people got to go to work in the morning. Kids got to go to school in the morning. Like,
And there's people that are that diehard of a fan that they'll sit there until it's over.
not this guy.
Yeah, you can't catch me doing that shit either. Like I said, I'm catching the train back home. So sometimes you're leaving right at the top of the ninth inning because sometimes the game stretches out until almost midnight.
Mm-hmm.
So you're like walking to the train station because the train's about to leave the last ride up from Grand Central Station. So you're listening to the shit just from like you don't hear the commentators, you hear the crowd reaction.
Right.
So you be walking to the train and if you hear, a roar, you be like, "Oh shit, we got a hit or something."
Yep.
Then you're going on your phone and you're checking, your phone to see what the fuck just happened.
I'll tell you this, I'm not about to sit there all night. Like for no game. Football, basketball, baseball, tennis, hockey, it doesn't matter. I'm not about to sit there.
I would if it was a day game. If the game started at 1:00.
That's what I'm talking about. Like at night, I'm not sitting there 3 a.m. unless it's a playoff game. That's the only way I'll sit there. Like if it's like when it goes to the World Series. I'll sit there for that. Because I'm like, damn, my team might make it to the World Series and I might be in the building for that. I'll be half tired and half crazy, but hey, team won.
Yeah. Or if there was let's say they were chasing the home run record.
Yeah, something like that.
Then I would stay just for a case because I went when A-Rod was trying to get that shit. I saw him hit, I think his 740 something or 730 something home run at Yankee Stadium. I took my nephew to the game, and just to see that, and it wasn't. He was coming up to breaking the record. He didn't break it, but it was nice to see that he hit that home run.
Right. And the thing about everybody when Bonds and McGuire were breaking home run records, man, people were sitting there all day waiting on that guy to do that.
Oh, definitely. ESPN was jumping from game to game.
Yeah,
if they were both playing at the same time, it was like, all right, Barry Bonds, not Barry Bonds, Mark McGuire is up. And then it would be like, oh shit, Sammy Sosa's up.
You mean Samuel?
And it would go live.
Samuel Sosa.
Samuel Sosa.
I'm not saying tonight, but I died, hit a home run on that like button. That's what's up, bro. I appreciate it. Who is dog? Thank you for joining us, dog. I'm just saying, man. I'm like Samuel Sosa hits number 66. Man, that's gonna be his new nickname now. Sammy Sosa is no more. It's Samuel Sosa. He's gonna get mad and he's gonna probably sue me for that, but I don't give a shit. You're Samuel Sosa.
That motherfucker don't got you know what I'm saying? He ain't fucking watching fucking a podcast about him. He ain't never gonna watch no fucking anything podcast.
Cool,
he's
dog.
He's too busy fucking fucking his skin up.
Put it this way, that boy is spending so much money on that skin issue. I don't think he's pale. I think he's dead. You understand? That's death. He said, "Give me death." That boy said, what color? How light you want to be? Grim Reaper. Like that's what he's doing, man. He said, "How light? Grim Reaper. I'm gonna be the Grim Reaper. I want to be Grim Reaper color." I have never seen nobody. I ain't never seen nobody strawberry color.
Yeah,
he look like a burn victim, bro.
You're right. He does look like a burn victim.
He sit there, gonna get my money to spend it on. He gonna sue me so he can get some more skin work done. He'll talk about that's his natural color. Man, when I saw that, I said, man, I had a Sammy Sosa card when he was with, I think it was with the Expos. He got drafted.
He was dark.
Man, see, he had a Jerry Curl. He was my color. Man, ain't no way.
He had the wet Jerry curl too. He had the Soul Glow. He had the Soul Glow Jerry curl.
Well, ain't no way. I said, boy, I'm gonna see. He start turning pale in his 40s. So you know what? Let's see if I'm gonna turn pale. I'm about to be 40 this year. So let's see. If I start turning pale, then you know the shit is real. That's Samuel Sosa. It ain't Sammy Sosa, man. Your name is Sammy Sosa, bro. You know you wasn't that color.
You start changing color, HR might fucking send your ass packing.
Oh yeah, if I be anything other than chocolate, boy, she gonna piss me off.
She was like, I don't want no white chocolate.
She gonna say you better be a burn victim.
She might light your ass on fire.
Oh no.
That's funny.
Please don't light me on fire. Oh man, this shit is hilarious, bro. Man, we got one more topic, man. It's cause get kind of late shit. Man, the NFL, man, the NFL's schedule got released. And
fuck the NFL schedule. Let's talk about that fucking waste of money that the 49ers just spent on Brock Purdy.
Yeah, we're gonna get to that too. I'm saving that for the the NFL. I said we're gonna talk about the NFL. With the schedule release, I just want to say is all you Saints fans mad that we didn't got any primetime games. Did you see what we did in primetime last year? I don't want to see that until we get better. I don't want to see that in primetime.
Don't you have one of the next to the Giants have one of the hardest schedules in the league?
No, we have one of the easiest.
Oh, was it the easiest?
Yeah, we got one of the easiest schedules. The Giants got that hard schedule.
Giants got murder row. I don't see them winning until like week 13 or some shit like that.
Until they play us. They got a chance to beat us in week 5. Shit.
And there's people that's saying that might be the only game that the Giants will win.
And the thing is, they might not win that one. That's the funny thing. Fucking come to find out our rookie, that old ass rookie, be a baller. Then I'm like, oh shit, I gotta take back my tape saying he sucks. But his name is Shuck.
I heard they might bring back Michael Thomas.
Man, I would. That boy. I'm like
You need a big receiver.
Yes, or get Amari Cooper. But I'm just want to tell Saints fans, people, listen. We got a lot of 3 o'clock games. I'm okay with that. As a season ticket holder, that's the perfect game for me. I know how to get up early. I leave. It's still nighttime. It'll be nighttime when I leave. So it's like I had a prime time game. You people who watch it on TV, shut up, man. Nobody want to get up on a Thursday night. Go get there all.
You don't got no Thursday night games?
No Thursday night games. No Sunday night. No Monday night.
Damn.
Us, the Browns, and the Titans is the only 3 teams that don't have a primetime game, and I'm shocked with the Titans because they got the number 1 overall pick.
You would think that they would have put them out there to be showcased, but unless they feel that they're gonna still be shitty.
Yeah, and I'm like,
because look at Washington. Yeah. Washington got like multiple games on prime time.
Yeah, and I look at it like this. They changed that flex rule for a reason. So just because you don't have a primetime game right now, don't mean you can't get one. Thank you, Mike. I'm just saying, just think about that. Like, just because you don't have one now, right? Don't mean you can't get one.
Yeah,
Because
you're right.
if your team balling and you playing another balling team, and on Thursday night or Monday night or Sunday night they got two trash teams, they're gonna move them teams out the way. So
They should.
everybody who complaining, I'm like, dude, I don't want to see them get murdered on TV. Man, I'm like, I said we do better that way. I said we do better when we sneak up on people. Like, man, and then the Washington back not falter. I mean, all these people would. All the one I'm mad about is the Cowboys getting all these damn games, and we murdered the Cowboys last year. I'm like, damn, how they get primetime games and they get murdered by our sad ass? like really, he got murdered by Derek Carr. But let's
I
talk.
mean, we have a pretty hard schedule.
Oh yeah, y'all do. But it's a shame. Look, I get to see the Jets and the Giants because y'all both visit New Orleans this season. I get to see both your teams.
Yeah, we play you on the December 21st.
Yep, right before Christmas.
My Christmas gift, an ass whipping for the Saints.
That should be funny. Y'all lose that game. You don't lose on Christmas. Don't lose because I'm gonna send a Christmas card to be smiling, pointing at the scoreboard.
Oh, that's right. We're playing in New Orleans. That's right.
Yeah, I'll be at the scoreboard like this, pointing. Put it in Christmas music and send it to you.
We play your division. That's why.
Yeah, and the reason why the Giants have Murderers Row, they're in one of the hardest divisions in football, so they don't get no rest with their division. Everybody in their division good, except them. And the Cowboys somewhat good sometimes. Depends on when they want to wake up. But
I mean, if you think about it, look, my first game of the season is against the Steelers. So I got the Steelers, the Bills, then the Buccaneers, the Dolphins, then the Cowboys. Then I play the Broncos, the Panthers, then the Bengals. Damn. The Browns.
Yeah, y'all play the Steelers, Bills, Jets. The Jets play the Buccaneers. Y'all should beat the Bucks. I think they're gonna take a step down. The Dolphins, Cowboys, Broncos. God damn. Okay, you get a rest with the Panthers. The Bengals. Y'all gonna have to score against the Bengals.
Yeah, but see, I honestly have a feeling that Justin Fields gonna be a difference. I think that the Jets are going to be a lot better team with Justin Fields behind the center.
Bro, damn, if y'all, it's weird. Y'all can either be really good or really bad with that schedule.
Yeah, because if you think about it, look, we got the Bengals, the Browns, the Patriots, then we got to play the fucking Ravens, the Falcons, the Dolphins. We're going to beat the Jaguars. We're going to smack up on the Saints. Then the Patriots and the Bills.
You hope to smack up on the Saints because it's crazy.
We killing Sassy. Come on, man. By the time
not being the quarterback,
Sassy, Ratner's gonna get hurt before then.
No, I'm not talking about that. Sassy not making the team. We just signed another undrafted. The dude who was gambling in Iowa State. He's a way better quarterback than Sassy. Sassy is not making the roster. That's why I say Sassy won't be the quarterback. It'll be somebody else. So it ain't gonna be Sassy unless they get him off the practice squad. Sassy's not making the roster, so that's why I'm not worried about it. And if Sassy is playing, then y'all, then yeah, we're getting killed. But I think they're trying to give it to that dude Shuck to be our quarterback. But
he's not that good though.
I don't see it. I think Rattler beats this guy out, or this guy gets in the first pull Aaron Rodgers' first game of the year and then pop an Achilles or some shit.
I guess we'll have to see what happens during preseason.
Yeah, that's the thing. And I just hope with the Saints, we're gonna get to the 49ers. I know you want to get in on Birdie. I'm saying just make it be a fair competition. If we see Rattler going off, right, and you still make old boy be the starter, it wasn't a fair competition.
Well, I'm hoping your new coaching staff is a lot smarter than your last year's coaching staff.
Man, I don't have any faith until the season starts. And I don't want to tell this Saints fan that's like killing Shador Sanders for no reason. I'm like, why are you still talking about Shador? But I'm like, bro, the quarterback we drafted is not much better. It's probably worse. We should have drafted Shador Sanders because he fits in the dome. But I just want to tell the dude out debate, bro, I learned football before you debate me. He's saying this. He's saying like, oh, Shador had bad pocket pressures. I say because his offensive line was horrible. I say you can't have good pocket pressures in a bad line. It doesn't go together. No, he had the most sacks in the league. I say, and most pressures. I say because the offensive line is garbage. I'm like this. Then I didn't break down what a pressure is. I'm like a pressure. That's when the defensive line, you as a defensive lineman, blow past the offensive lineman and you get to the quarterback without touching him, but you're in his face. That is a pressure. I said, you know what a sack is? It's a pressure unless you tackle the quarterback. I'm like, the key thing in that is the offensive line sucks. So that's why you have the most pressures and you most sacks. Quarterbacks or usually have the worst offensive lines. And, he didn't get it. So I'm like this. You make Saints fans look stupid. I'm not going to give you your name. I don't want to. I'm not about to give you no clout. But you make Saints fans look stupid. Like, real talk. You make Saints fans look real fucking stupid.
How many times have we said on this show, if you don't have an offense or a defensive line, your team is not going to win?
It's not. It's impossible to win. That's the first line of defense.
And in my opinion, Shador Sanders' mouth is what got him in trouble. If he would have just stayed quiet, I understand having confidence, but you're just coming into the league. Shut your mouth and let your performance talk for you. You can't let what you're doing, what you did in college, talk for you. You got to come in and it's starting all over again when you get drafted into the league.
But your boy, Ty McShay, said it wasn't even nothing disrespectful. He said he got the scoop on it. It's because he didn't care what the team started him. And I'm like, damn, like you might call me bad. I'm bad at this. I'm bad at this. But if I think I'm good, man, you know what? I'm not gonna let that affect me. Isn't that resilience? Like you want me to be sad because you said this and that and this and that? Nah, I'm gonna keep building. I'm gonna keep growing.
I think you just shut your fucking mouth and you just let your gameplay talk for you.
I'm just saying, if they ask you a question, because it's an interview, so they ask you questions and you answer, that's not going to affect me much. Like I'm okay. Like I would want somebody like that. That means I can handle bad press. That means I can handle shit. But they looked at it as, oh no, he's entitled. Oh no. I'm like, I'm not about to kiss your ass either.
Listen, Shador Sanders could not play in New York.
He probably could.
His mouth would get him in trouble. The reporters in New York would eat him alive. He's nowhere close to where his father was.
But I'm like, we don't know. But I'm like, what if right now he's leading? He's looking pretty damn good. And the clips I saw, looking pretty damn good.
Listen, we're talking about the Browns here.
I know.
Look at that quarterback room. You got one guy that's hurt. You got one guy that's straight booty. That I don't know why they drafted his ass before Shador.
No, I'm
was it Gabriel?
Yeah, I'm just saying this. They told me he didn't have an arm, and the dude threw like a 50 or 60-yard bomb, and it hit the dude.
Yeah, you could do that shit when you don't have pressure.
No, I'm just saying, but you say you don't have an arm. I'm like, people still telling me this the whole time. He has a noodle arm. I said a noodle arm is Drew Brees. That's a noodle arm. But a noodle arm is usually an accurate arm. And when
Chad Pennington.
Yep,
that's a noodle arm.
Yeah, I look at it like this. I said, that looks good. And I'm like, we could have had the dude we drafted and Shador Sanders and our damn locker room and let them two fight it out. I still don't see why we didn't draft him. I said, because he looked damn good. And I said, You know what? I just want to tell people it's not that. I said I hope the kid does well. And I said the kid bring the Browns to the playoffs. They need to get this man $300 million off dump. He got the damn Browns to the playoffs. You need to get him Deshaun Watson money if he gets you to the playoffs. And I'm like, and if this guy Shuck doesn't make it, you know we're going to hear about this again because we passed on Lamar Jackson, and now you passed on Shedeur Sanders. And he's a bust, and we have no conversation. Oh, Mo, you was wrong about him. I'll be like a man and say, yeah, I was wrong. Shit, we don't nobody bats 1,000. Okay, I was wrong about it. But I'm like this, I say, but for the people who keep bringing up Shedeur's name, let the kid be great. He got drafted. Okay, he got humbled, like everybody's saying. Okay, get over it. Let the dude be great. Every time they show the dude something, y'all write negative shit under the man shit. Like, let that shit go, man. Like, goddamn. It's like y'all act like Shedeur Sanders fucked your wife or something. I'm like, that's what y'all acting like. Or fucked your daughter. That's what you acting like.
Shedeur Sanders would be no more.
I'm just saying. Just think about
fuck my daughter. Shit.
I'm just saying, like, I'm not talking about their age or like that. I'm just saying, if he acting like, maybe that's what they acting like, man. They acting like he did something personal to him. I said, that lets me know it ain't about Shedeur, it's about his daddy. Because his daddy was so damn good and talked so much shit, it pissed a lot of people off. I'm going to say people. We know what people it pissed off. And so they say, you know what? We're going to whip his son. That's all that shit was. If his son, the first wrong thing his son say, we going to fucking make him pay for it. Because the Browns, you know what it made it look like it was fixed? Because the Browns could have drafted him when he drafted Gabriel, but they traded back up to get him. I'm like, but you had a chance to get him 4 times. You trade up to get him.
That to me is the humbling thing.
Yeah,
that teams traded into, like the Giants traded in back into the first round, and they went and got, Dart. And I have a feeling that Jackson Dart's going to be a bust. They got another Daniel Jones.
I've been saying that.
That's my opinion, but he might shut me up.
Yeah, I'm all for it. I'm like, shut me up. But
I'm worried about who I have behind my center. That's what I want. I want to see Justin Fields be great.
Well,
that's who I'm worried about.
If he doesn't do it this time, he's a career backup. If he doesn't do it this time, he has no excuse. You got a coach behind him.
And he got a semi-strong offensive line that they built for his ass. Mm-hmm. He got running game. He got wide receivers. Like right now, if I was motherfucking the Jets, I would take Alan Lazard and I would offer him to the fucking to the Steelers because Aaron Rodgers is going to be there, and that's one of his boys. So let me get a draft pick, or let me get one of your young dudes for Lazard. It'll make Aaron happy. It'll be another weapon for my man. You know what I'm saying? And Fields, now you have all these weapons. You know what I'm saying? You might have not gotten the tight end that you wanted, but we still picked up a tight end. You know what I'm saying? So now you just, like, I hope that during this rookie camp, he's been showing more than, I mean, they show some stuff, but I don't think they're showing enough of him. And I just hope that he's able to, do what he could have done with other teams, so these other teams could be like, oh shit, we let him go. Because he could be another Lamar Jackson.
If used right.
Yes.
But the thing is, I want people to stop saying we want Aaron Rodgers because we don't. I talk about the Saints. I'd rather go with a rookie.
For that, you keep Derek Carr.
I'm like, fuck no. I'm like, everybody talking about we want Aaron Rodgers. No, keep that garbage away from us. Look,
I think at this point he's a cancer. He's not a benefit for a team.
And I ain't talking about the zodiac sign. That motherfucker, he got issues. I I don't want him. I don't want anybody who's high off Oscar or whatever he's smoking. I don't want it.
Listen, he still hasn't made his decision yet. Preseason starts in another month?
And another team that, if Shedeur Sanders goes off, another team that's going to look stupid is going to be the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Yep.
Come on, you got a black head coach. You got an owner that doesn't care about color. You know, the Rooney Rule was made for, Rooney made the rule. So it'd have been the perfect place for him to go. He didn't draft him. And if he goes off, you're going to look very stupid. Your fan base is going to start questioning y'all. So you better hope Aaron Rodgers come there to save the day.
Especially if you don't make the playoffs and you've made the playoffs for so many years constantly.
Every year that Tomlin been there, they made the playoffs. Now, what if the Browns make the playoffs and the Steelers don't? And Shedeur Sanders is the quarterback. Man, the smoke in the city is going to be.
But is that Tomlin's fault, or is it front office's fault?
It's whoever didn't make that decision fault. And the thing is, it's three teams that's going to be linked to this. It's going to be the Saints, Giants, and Steelers. If they're rookies, because they got Will Howard, they actually drafted a quarterback, the Steelers. If they're rookies, the quarterback they selected before Shedeur Sanders don't do diddly shit. I ain't gonna say squat, diddly shit. Shedeur Sanders becomes a fucking beast in this league. Y'all about to hear from y'all fans. And I'm just saying, I hope y'all know what y'all doing, and I say I hope that dude we have balls out. I'm not gonna be like these stupid ass Mississippi Saints fans, all these stupid ass inbred Saints fans that cheer for people because of color. I hope dude balls out and proves me wrong. I'm not about to cheer against my team. Oh yeah, I hope he fails. No, I hope he shuts me the fuck up. And I'm like this. But all I can do is go off his college stats. Because, all I can do is go off his college tape. He's always hurt. He's old as shit. He's almost 26. He's old as a motherfucker coming out. All I can do is go off that. Now, if he comes out and he's the next Drew Brees, then I got to shut the fuck up and say, damn, I was wrong. I'm sorry, Kellen Moore. You know more than me. Hey, my bad, G. I will never question you again. Shit. But if he's trash, y'all never gonna hear the end of it. I'm gonna have the Fire Kellen Moore shirts coming out next. So fire everybody.
Fire them all.
Fire them all. I swear, bro, if this dude is trash, bro, I'm like this. Maybe they got him to be a backup. Maybe they see something in Spencer Rattler. They don't want to. They didn't want Shedeur to come here because Spencer Rattler is ready. We don't fucking know. That's why we played preseason. But on to the 49ers. I just want to say this to my boy Keshawn. Y'all got Glock Purdy. Y'all signed $250 million in 5 years. See, you talked about my Saints. You talked about us having Derek Carr. But we got rid of that problem. We just got to pay him 2 more years. But he's not on the team.
No. You don't have to pay him 2 more years.
Well, no, I'm talking about the dead cap. We got to pay. Our dead cap is hit for 2 more years because of him. We don't have to pay him, but we got to pay for him if he's on the fucking team. Our dead cap got hit because of this motherfucker. But still, I'm good. He's going. But y'all got Glock Purdy, and you hate Glock Purdy.
Without a motherfucking weapon.
You got Ayuk. That's it.
That's it. You got no running game. Your defense might have been rebuilt, but we don't know what they're going to play like. You know what I'm saying? So who is Brock Purdy going to throw it to? Himself?
Well, maybe that dude Ricky Parasol might be a beast. The one who got shot. But we don't know. Since because he got shot last year. I mean, but hopefully, no, not hopefully.
He's a discounted fucking wide receiver. That's why Debo is gone because he makes less money than what Debo's gonna make. Was gonna
But,
make.
but Debo became a diva. So,
Became sassy.
yep. And guess who got Debo? Anthony, congratulations. You won the Debo competition. You got Debo.
But he can come out now and make that team even better than they already are.
Yeah, or he could be a cancer and bring them down. So this is the thing though. 49ers fans. We see y'all, I think, week 2. I hope we blow y'all out with Joe Glock Purdy. Losing to one of our quarterbacks, y'all talking shit about. I told
Where you play them in week 2?
Yeah, we played in week 2 at home. You see the same schedule? I think so. We played in week 2. I play all the favorites this day except the Cowboys. That's the only thing that's missing. The Cowboys off the schedule. Because I'll play all the teams that talk shit to me. So yeah, let's see. The Saints play. We play the Cardinals week 1. We play the 49ers week 2. Then we play the Seahawks, Bills, Giants, Patriots, Bears, then the Bucks, then the Rams, Panthers again. That Falcons game. We play the Dolphins.
I want to see how you guys do against the people in your division.
I think we're gonna do like we always do. Everybody split the shit. Like we rarely get swept in the division, even when we sad. That's the games they get up for. So I think we might win 3, maybe 4 games in the division. That's where most of our wins gonna come from, the division. Everybody else, I don't know. I don't know how we do against everybody else. I got us winning maybe 5 to 7 games this year. 7 is high. It's on the high side. 5 to 7 games.
I think I said 5 games the other day when you posted this shit.
Maybe 5 to 7 games. You know, because we play a lot of cupcakes too in there, so it's like 5 to 7.
Play the
maybe.
Panthers twice.
Yeah, the Falcons, the one is always interesting. No matter how good the Falcons are, we always beat them. That's just what it is. We play teams like we got the Patriots and shit like that. We got winnable games. Concussion tour might be out by the time he play us. So, y'all, when he might play y'all and y'all might knock him out.
Gang sign tour.
Gang sign tour might be out. So we might be playing the backup. We might be playing Quinn Ewers. So we might win that game. Depends if tour's in or not. So yeah, I'm for it. Like, if he wins 5 to 7 games his first year, I'm cool with it. Let him build his team up. If they make the playoffs, that's even better. You know what I mean? I'm like, shit, I'm not gonna hate on it. Who's gonna hate making the playoffs?
Oh no, definitely not. I'd like to just sniff the playoffs.
So I'm like,
you know what I'm saying? It's been that long.
I'm not gonna say the Saints are a Super Bowl team. They fall from it. Like, but we're not the worst team in the league, like people are saying. I say we still got some vets on that team. I say we had a bunch of rookies. We got a lot of veteran presence on that team. I think if they find the right person to be the quarterback, I think the rest of the team will be energized.
Yeah.
So I think Derek Carr divided the team.
I think Derek Carr was trying to kill your team.
Yeah, I think he did too. Fuck him.
Only because you should know how to throw to your wide receivers. You don't set them up to be fucking concussioned. You know what I'm saying? And poor fucking Olave, he's lucky that he's even, well enough to play this year.
Put it this way, I think the happiest person in the locker room is Chris Olave.
Yeah, he won't. He'll fucking probably make it through the season without fucking dying.
So whether it's Shuck, Rattler, it won't be Sassy. Sassy's gone. I believe Sassy's gonna be out of there.
Well, you got to see what they like. They drafted these people.
I seen enough from Sassy.
He might come out and ball.
Do you remember that game he played and how I said I was about to leave and Rattler didn't come in the second half?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how bad it was. Dude, I'm just like, man, get this motherfucker out the game. I kept saying that. I was so hoarse screaming that, get this motherfucker out the game.
But that just makes me wonder. Your front office doesn't evaluate talent. They just go after his, because he was a name in college. So what if you have a name in college?
Mm-hmm. But I'm like this. I hope this guy Kellen Moore works. Because I would hate to pull out the fire Kellen Moore shirts already.
You might as well just get one printed up already just for the hell of it.
Yeah, and I don't want to get the fire Kellen Moore hashtags going like I did for Dennis Allen. If I pray for something for the Saints, it happens. So, like Derek Carr retiring, I prayed for it, it happened. Dennis Allen, I prayed for it, and it happened. I mean,
it didn't happen soon enough, though. It probably the draft would have been different if he would have retired before the draft. He waited until after the draft. He saw what you guys did draft wise, and then he decided whether or not he was going to want to play for your team. I won't be surprised if he doesn't try to come back towards the middle of the season with somebody to another team.
The Saints still would hold his rights.
Yeah, but they could do. Wouldn't you trade his ass?
Fucking right, in a heartbeat.
Yeah, so what's to say he'll say I want to come back, but I don't want to play for the Saints. Then they got to trade his ass.
We don't want you to play for us either. Did you catch the second lines? That's all. Did you catch the second line? I have never seen a quarterback celebrated for retiring due to injury. Like, due to injuries. He was celebrated. People were like dancing in the streets. That was a fake. That post I put up on my page was not fake. That was a real second line.
The thing was, if he would have did it before the draft, then maybe Doc wouldn't be so ass hurt about the Saints.
The thing is, it's fucked up. What he did, we could have probably went another way with quarterbacks.
Yep, I think so.
I think we probably would have took Shador if we'd have retired before the thing. I think because they like this. Well, Derek Carr's coming back. We don't need another quarterback controversy. Let's get a QB that's low maintenance.
Let's get a QB that we know that's going to sit on the bench.
Yeah, and then he reversed course. And he's like, oh shit. So that might have happened. Like that might have been it. That might have been like, we don't want a quarterback controversy. Let's get a quarterback that can sit, learn behind Carr, and be ready. Now that quarterback has to go. He can't sit and wait. They probably like, fuck. This motherfucker really pulled this shit on me.
I mean, yeah. Because if you think about it, what is looking like with the Browns? They already know one of the quarterbacks is not playing this year, and that's fucking what's his name?
Dylan Gabriel. That was a wasted pick.
But no, they also not gonna have what's his name? The Watson.
Watson, yeah.
So what do you have there?
You have
Shador.
You have Shador. You have Dylan Gabriel. You have Small Hands, and you have Joe Flacco.
So who are you keeping? You're not keeping 4-5 quarterbacks.
Mm-mm. Well, Deshaun don't count towards them, but you're not keeping 4 quarterbacks.
Yeah, you're not keeping 4.
So it's either you got to trade. I'm like this. If Shador is popping, right? I'm trading him. I'll get more. I'll get more. Like I would try to trade him. I'm like, if he's popping and you don't believe in him, this day you don't believe in him. You might have an RG3 career, fire ass rookie year and then fall off. So I don't know. I'm like, the ones with the most trade value is Shador. Think about it. If Shador is great, the one with the most trade value is him. You're not gonna get anything for Dylan Gabriel because he's looking trash. You're not gonna get anything for small hands, and you're not gonna get anything for Joe Flacco because he's too old.
I mean, you could probably get something for small hands because he's been traded so many times. So he's going to be a designated backup. So if anybody gets hurt, he's probably the first one you'd be able to get rid of.
And
Flacco,
I don't know why they
to
traded
me,
for small hands.
Flacco to me should start.
Yeah,
Gabriel should be on the practice squad, and Shador should be the backup.
But if you put him on the practice squad, whoever you put on the practice squad, somebody can pick him up. Man,
yeah, but you're saying Gabriel's not looking good.
He's not right now.
So put him on the practice squad. Adios, bye.
I said, what if he looks good during the games? Then now you got a whole nother.
No, because if anybody, I'm sure you're gonna have a relationship with the kid. That if somebody offers him something, maybe then you bring him up to the fucking big league. You know what I'm saying? And you're like, no, we're not gonna get rid of you. We're gonna bring you up, and then let's say phase Flacco out.
Flacco would be the one I would cut. I'm like, you.
Flacco has the most experience. He has games under his belt. If anyone that I'm getting rid of is gonna be Pickett.
Yeah, I'm like this. I'm like this. I'm like, if let's say one of those rookies is just looking so damn good that you got to start him. Flacco, you have to go because you're old. You come back as a coach. But you old. You wasting up. You're not going to see the field. So
that's true. You could bring them in to fucking mentor the two young ones.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know why they picked up Pickett. I don't know why they picked up Flacco if they know they were going to draft two QBs. I
don't think they knew they were going to pick up two QBs because don't you think, in all honesty, you would have picked up Shador before Gabriel?
Hell yeah.
So he was drafted last. You know what I'm saying? So I don't think they thought they were going to take two quarterbacks. I think honestly they took it just because of their quarterback situation with Deshaun Watson. Because if Watson they can get out of that contract now, you can get rid of Deshaun next year. You know what I'm saying?
That's definitely happening.
And Deshaun is probably done in the NFL because
he could be a backup.
Who's gonna give him? He's gonna want money.
You ain't getting none. You ain't getting no money. You made your money. Either you come here as a backup or you leave.
I mean, I guess there's a lot of different ways to go with it.
Mm-hmm.
I think that I don't know why they drafted. I mean, like I said, I think in the beginning they thought Pickett was going to be the backup. They brought Flacco in because Flacco is an experienced starter. And I honestly thought they were going to go with one more quarterback, and that would have been either Gabriel or Shador. Why they picked two? Because maybe they took what was the best on the board at that time.
Yeah, but I don't get it. But you see, I hope it works for the Browns. I hope it works out for them. That's the best thing I can say. I hope it works out for them. And the 49ers, y'all making the same mistakes the Browns did. Brock Purdy is going to let y'all down.
Brock Purdy is no superstar quarterback.
He just had a
The
lot of
people,
talent around him. That's all he did.
yes,
He had a lot of talent.
he had a running back that was unstoppable at a point until he got the whatever they were, Charlie horses in his leg or whatever they
He
were.
got an Achilles injury. Damn, Madden curve struck again.
It's just and they put all their money into them players, and now they only have one. And just think, if they would have lost Ayuk, and then Debo would have been traded, and McCaffrey will probably be back this year, but it doesn't mean he's going to give you the same output that he's been giving you the last couple of years. He's older. You know what I'm saying? Your body starts to break down when you get older. Believe me, I know.
Oh, trust me, I know. I know that. I mean, 49ers fans are split by it, but I love it. Fuck them.
Yeah, I'd rather see other teams crumble.
Yeah. I'm like, people like, well, Mo, like, your Saints is this and that. I know my Saints ain't shit right now. I'm like, I know
Yeah.
ain't shit. I'm like, why are you acting like I'm surprised that my Saints ain't shit right now?
The only person that has a right to talk shit is fucking, at least in the people that we know, it would be fucking Anthony.
No, Uncle Murder. He an Eagles fan. Like I said, the people I
Yeah,
know,
I mean,
he still talk shit to me. Man, I'm so tired of seeing him put the Eagles shit on my post. I'm tired of it. I just wanted to win last year against the Eagles, just so I can make my little video towards him. And, I just want to tell to my haters, man, that must be a big deal because y'all be waiting for me to put a fucking video out if my team lose or my team win. Or like y'all just hate, like I start having random people hate the Pistons for no reason. I'm like, damn, like all these people hate the fucking Pistons. I'm like, what the fuck? Just because of me. I'm like, damn, we didn't even play your team. Like, why do you hate the Lakers fans? Like, why do you hate the Pistons? Like, y'all getting y'all brains beat in by the T-Wolves. Why y'all hate the Pistons? Like with the Saints, I'm like, why do you hate the Saints?
Because that history they have with the fucking Pistons.
No,
that's why. That's the history, though.
No,
it's the fact that the Pistons smacked up on the fucking Lakers for a long time.
Jay, that sounds nice. I could be the fans of the Timbuktu War Raiders. They'll still hate. I hate the War Raiders. Fuck them. What about the War Raiders? It could be whoever.
Listen, it's also because when one of your people's teams loses, you're tagging their asses, putting up some fucking fucked up memes. So of course they hate your ass.
Look, I put fucked up memes when my team lose, though. It's not like it's not like I'm a front runner. Like when they lose,
but that's the thing. If your team loses, so that's when they have to go after you too. If you put it up, just because you put up this shit don't mean you're exempt from getting shit talked to.
No, I'm like this. No, this is the difference. I don't hear shit from them when we win. When I lose, boy, my mentions blow up. I remember when we was on a podcast and we lost to y'all that last game. That's all I saw. Like, cause on my computer is linked to my Facebook. Boy, the shit just kept going crazy. I'm like, God damn, we must have lost. Then it was that last shot. I'm on the Pistons. Telling me all kinds of shit. I'm like, God damn. Why y'all hate the Pistons? What did I do to make y'all so mad? I think, didn't y'all just get eliminated? I told that to the Lakers fans. Didn't y'all just get eliminated? Like, before my team, you want to talk shit to me? Don't talk shit to me.
Worry about your squad. Don't worry about mine.
And the Saints say, I know I'm garbage. I know the Saints are garbage. You're not telling me anything I don't know.
Yeah, I'm not gonna like I said the last couple of years when I started the podcast. You're not gonna catch me sitting here fucking saying that the Jets are gonna do anything. I know that they got a lot of work to do, but do I feel like they could do something? Of course
Yeah,
I do. They do have weapons. They do have players now. Hopefully that offensive line stays healthy. You know what I'm saying? Can we do some work? Yeah, we can. But I'm not going to sit here and be like, yeah, we're going to fucking blow people out. We might and we might not. I'll let my team talk shit for me
yeah.
with
I'm
their
like,
gameplay.
I'm like, that's what I was saying. I said, if they go to the playoffs, hell yeah, I'm talking shit. But if they don't, okay, we gotta work harder. That's one of those we gotta work harder. We get ready for the draft.
Yeah, that's what it is. Listen, usually by week fucking 12, 13, I already know that, all right, the draft will be up next month or another month and a half or 2 months. I guess we starting over again. I just hope, like I said, they made done some decent moves, and hopefully they it shows with production on the field.
Yes, and
And
it, and
if I do start winning, I'll start talking shit. Fuck it.
yeah, as you should. You a fan of the team. It's like people don't get that you can't adjust. So yeah, we might be thinking, yeah, my team sucks now, like they suck. But if they start winning, yeah, act like, oh, you can't talk shit now because you thought y'all was gonna suck. I'm like, all I can do is go off what we thought. People overachieve all the time.
Yep.
I can still cheer for my team. And I want to tell another thing to these fans talking about you gotta be a certain way to be a fan of the team. Who made you the boss of the team? Shut the fuck up. I just want to tell y'all that. And I might clip this and put this in the damn Saints group. Listen, just because somebody's critical of the team, critical of the moves of certain people doing on the team, does not make them less fans, you jackass. Do you? I said, if somebody is keep abusing you, would you keep saying they're right? You know what? It's all right that you beating my ass every day. It's cool because you love me. What kind of shit is that? Would you advise somebody to say, you know what? Yep, keep loving your abuser, or would you move the fuck on? This is
Hell
abusive
no.
relationship. This is abusive relationship the Saints are doing us. Listen, I can be critical of what you're doing. Hey, this shit is fucked up. I don't agree with this. It's my opinion. You can't change people's opinion. Here y'all go. Well, if you don't like what the team doing, you can leave. No, how about you shut the fuck up before I slap you in the face? that works.
How about you got Stockholm syndrome?
Yes,
You know
like
what I'm saying? I fucking still love the person that abuses me.
yes. Hear about this. It's like this. Hey, I love this team even though they keep doing dumb shit. I love this team. We've been in a rebuild for 4 years, and my general manager don't know it. So I love my everything my team does, but my team keep missing the playoffs. I mean, bro, you think the Chiefs fans are gonna sit around? They start fucking up. You think they're gonna sit there and say, you know what, Andy Reid, it's Andy Reid. No, let Andy Reid start fucking up. Man, look, Andy Reid, get his ass out of here.
Yep.
Bill Belichick. Belichick started doing that fuck shit after Brady left. How long was Belichick gone? They did it 2 years and Belichick was out the door.
See ya.
No, I think it was 1 year. I think after that 1 year they got rid of Brady and Brady won the championship. They got rid of him. You can be
Yeah, and
critical.
then he went down. He went to Tampa Bay, right?
Yeah,
And then how many years after that did they get rid of Belichick?
a year after he won the Super Bowl with Tampa Bay. They got rid of Belichick that same year he won that Super Bowl. They said, "Bruh, you the problem. Fuck this. You gotta get out of here." And they're like, they can get rid of Bill Belichick. We can get rid of Mickey Loomis. Mickey Loomis didn't build that 09 team. that y'all loving so much. It's not 09, bro. It's almost 20 years since 09 happened. Bro, get over it. Drew Brees is not walking through that door. Sean Payton is not walking through that door unless he's playing wearing a Broncos jersey. Listen, man.
How long is Loomis's contract for?
Man, Loomis got a forever contract thanks to Tom Benson, dumbass. He's in the trust.
Yeah. Somebody needs to put him out.
He needs to either retire. He only gonna retire or die. But
He ain't retiring.
He needs to. People need to realize he's the problem, because if your wife cheats on you over and over and over and over, you're not gonna say, "Oh, she's faithful." That's what the Saints are doing. They're like, you know what? We're spending all this money. It's working. It's working. 7-10, 7-10, 5-12. It's working. No, it's not working. You just keep on kicking the can down the road. Or how about this? A better thing for the women out there watching. If your man up there spending all his money in the strip club and y'all lights get cut off in the house, this is what they're doing to us. Like, would y'all women accept that? Would y'all women accept your man going to Magic City every night while you in the dark? That's what the Saints are doing to people. And you got super fans talking about trust the process. Yeah, trust the process while I'm spending almost $1,000 on season tickets every year. You talking about telling me to fucking trust the process. Bitch, that's an investment. I get to complain because I'm sitting there. Like, I'm sitting there. I get to complain. Like, bro, I don't want to sit there and watch that shit live. You know how bad that shit is to what last year was? I don't think people live, you can turn the TV off if they bad. When you're in that Superdome or you in that live, you can't turn no TV on, bro. You got, and if you leave early, you got to take a long walk and think about, damn, what the fuck did I just see? So people need to get off this. Oh, if you don't agree with the team, get off it. Bitch, you can't make me. You ain't make me a fan. You can't stop making me a fan. I say, let's fight for it then. The loser got to leave. I guarantee you, I'll make y'all leave after I finish beating y'all ass. That shit.
Not if it's a girl.
I'll beat her ass too for my Saints hood. She'll get her ass whooped here. I say that loser got to leave. She'll get it too. She challenged. I mean, I said, you ain't gonna whoop my ass. She won't step up, step up.
Bitch.
I'm just saying.
Step up, bitch.
I won't hit you. I'm married. A woman try to fight me, hey, I gotta. I mean, I think she's undefeated too. So hey, I'm just saying.
HR, she is.
I'm not worried. That's why I say step up. You can't tell me how to be a fan. And I hate that shit. Well, why you didn't like Carr? Because Carr was trash and with the Raiders. Carr was trash with us.
You got to be realistic.
You didn't like Andy Dalton because he was trash with the Bengals. He's trash with us. Oh, you like Jameis because he actually was looking good until he got hurt. Oh, you like him because he's black. I'm like, no. He threw the ball downfield. Maybe I like quarterbacks that throw the ball downfield. You ever thought about that? You know, people got different styles they like.
Nobody likes dinking and dunking.
Nobody. Oh, you want Spencer Rattler because he throws the ball down the field. You don't understand. He's black. I don't care. He throws the ball down the field. Like, that's why I told one person, you don't like him because he's black. I said, no. First of all, Spencer Rattler's half black. And secondly, he throws the ball down the field. Maybe I like quarterbacks that throw the ball down the field, and that tells me the Saints quarterbacks that are black like to throw the ball down the field. You don't like Tyler Shuck. If Tyler Shuck throws the ball down the field, I'm going to love him.
Yeah, but throw the ball down the field and make completions. Don't throw the ball down the field for interceptions.
Hey, make it exciting. If we're gonna lose, make it exciting. Fuck it. That's what I'm on now. At least make I'm like, at least compete. Don't go out there and get blown out 35.
Yeah, true that.
Make me excited. If I'm gonna lose, let me have a think I had a chance to win. No, I don't want to be there at the quarter one. Oh yeah. So man, how was your weekend? Oh yeah, man, you hanging out with the kids and stuff. You know, you talking to your seatmates. You know, you paying attention to the game. You just sit there talking. You saw that new Walking Dead episodes and shit like that. Man, you ain't paying attention to the game because y'all get blown out.
I ain't fucking paying $89 motherfucking dollars a ticket or fucking let's say $120 a ticket to talk about no Walking Dead episode.
Bro, that happened to me last year. Was at one of those games and we were getting blown out. And I'm like, so yeah. And then, I forgot what we were talking about. Man, it was one of them TV shows we were talking about. We sitting there talking about the TV show and not paying attention to the game at all because the game was over.
You nice because I would have left.
I'm like, fuck no. I didn't got out the house. I didn't got dressed. Fuck that. I didn't bought these high-ass seafood nachos. I'm going to finish them. I'm not going to do this. I done stuck my drink in. I'm about to chill. I'm about to relax because the game was over already. I'm not going to get myself mad anymore. I used to be
shit. You be sneaking drinks into the stadium?
Easy. Easy. They say, hey, they don't. They check for metal. They're not checking for plastic.
But see, you'd have to fucking hide that shit because at the stadium down here, if you have a plastic bottle in your hand, they make you throw that shit out before you go into the gate.
Man, I put that shit in my pocket. Do you want to know if it's the bottle or my dick? Which one? Which one? You gonna touch it? Which one? You gonna pat me down?
No, sir. You can go right in.
Exactly.
I ain't touching
your pants.
I ain't touching that shit.
What they gonna tell you? You got a balls in your pants. It's my dick.
What you doing? Looking at my shit.
But you gonna touch me? You gonna touch me? Go ahead and touch me so I can sue. Go ahead. Nope. And then I wear like a jersey, a bigger jersey over it, so you can't see shit. They probably say, "Oh man, he's super packing." And fucking his print go all the way down to his kneecap. Don't worry about it, baby. Don't worry.
Motherfucker got a 2-liter in his pants.
Oh man, I'm just saying. Man, the drinks are too high for that shit, bro. I'm not about to sit there.
Yeah, it is expensive. I'll say that.
$17 for a single. We're not talking about a double. For a single shot. And that shit be watered down, man. Kiss my ass. I keep sharing my shit there. I don't care.
I'd rather get some. I would get some plastic flasks.
Yeah, I had one. I'm mad I lost my one for my wedding. But man, it's like a small little one. You go to the gas station, get one of them little small little things. I get to buy a Sprite. Hey, that shit in there. I need to drink watching the Saints last year.
There you go.
Shit, I'm good. Oh, what's up, Sean? Aloha, man.
What's up, Sean?
I'm just saying.
That was Sean from last night, right?
Yeah, that was Sean from last night. Hawaiian Sean. Yeah.
Oh, damn. It's only 6 o'clock over there. It's going to be 7 o'clock.
Yeah, we about to get off in a second. Because it's 12 by you and it's almost 12 by me. It's almost 1 by you and almost 12 by me. We started this late. We actually haven't been on here that long because we started it late. But I'm just saying, people, like, be a fan of your team, how you want to be see fit. I don't want to hear nobody talking about this is the way you be a fan. Tell them fuck you. Tell them Mo say fuck you. You can put me in it. You can blame me. You can say Mo says fuck you. Who is Mo? Watch Venom and Smoke podcast, and then when they come on, I'm going to say fuck you. And then you say Mo, this is the person that was telling me how to be a fan. I'm going to say fuck you. and then you'll know who's Mo. So I tell people, man, be the fan how you want to be a fan. As long as you're a respectful fan, like as long as you ain't disrespecting nobody or no shit like that, you good. They got some fans who drank too much and want to fight and then get their ass whooped.
Yeah, don't let anybody dictate your fandom. Be who be who you are, and cheer for who you want to cheer for. Just like Mo said, be respectful about it because a lot of people are sore losers in this motherfucker.
Yeah, please don't do it to me because I will whoop your ass. and I'm just being real with you. I'm that type of person. I don't need to be drunk to fight. I will whoop your ass if you come at me sideways at a game because your team won or lost. You could be. They got sore winners and they're sore losers. There was this one Cowboys fan. We beat him in this Spanish guy. I know people gonna say don't be stereotypical, but no, he really was Spanish, and he was talking trash the whole game. And all I say is, man, how about them Cowboys? He jumped up. I say, man, little man, sit down. I told him it like that. And he kept bucking. I stood up. I said, little man, sit down. And then we saw how big I was. He sat down. I'm gonna tell you this way. I know I am not a small guy, and I'm like this. I have seen some of my seatmates choke people out because they should be disrespectful. Listen, do not, especially be a visitor, do not disrespect nobody
in their home house. Yep, in their home house. That's like if you come to my house and you're being disrespectful, I'm gonna fucking choke you out, there's gonna be a problem.
You can say fuck the Saints. You can say the Saints sucks. But don't be taking personal shot at nobody's city. The Katrina jokes are old. The flood jokes are old. It'll get your ass whooped. Because you got to realize, I like to tell people this, when y'all say those Katrina jokes, people died during Katrina. Like, people lost loved ones. You never found them again. So before you start joking about little shit like that, don't. Just keep it about football. I'm not about to go to Atlanta and talk about all the Diddy stuff that goes there because that has nothing to do with football. it has
freak off.
We all the freak offs that happen in Atlanta. I'm not about to fucking talk about that because it has nothing to do with football. I'm going to say the Dirty Birds suck. My wife was scared. When she went to be with Atlanta, she's like, oh, man, I know how you get. But when she saw how people were interacting with me and stuff, we kept it respectful, and it was fun. Even when
that's how it should be. Yeah, that's how it should be.
Lost there. They had one fan that was trying to talk shit and was like being an asshole. But I just played it to the left. I ignored him. I said, whatever. We're gonna see you in the dome. That's what I told him. And what happened? They saw us in the dome and lost. And I got there and I said, where them flags at? Give me the white flags y'all waved in my face in Atlanta. Where y'all at? I was chasing them out the dome. I got my turn. I got my revenge. So it's all about fandom is about having fun, man. Like it should not be about hatred. I don't hate the Falcons fans for real, bro. Like when we say we hate the fans, we don't hate y'all for real, bro. Y'all like our little brothers. Y'all little brothers. Y'all little bros. Y'all don't beat us. Y'all don't have a championship. Y'all never beat us. Yeah, I mean, y'all little bros. We're not worried about y'all. But the ones who try to come there and try to show how big and bad they are, you get your ass whooped. And then now you own World Stars, they said, or Facebook or TikTok, all beat up and bloody for what?
That's funny because it's funny because that's the only sport that during football season they post more fights at stadiums all around the United States than any other sport.
I don't get it. I'm like, dude, we're not getting paid for this shit. You say fuck the Saints, okay? Fuck your team. All right, keep it pushing.
Yeah, I've said fuck the Saints many times.
I'm like, fuck the Jets. Fuck them
And
booger green Jets.
and Izzy said fuck the Giants, and I'm sure Anthony has said fuck the Saints too a couple of
Yeah,
times.
yeah. They all said it, and I say fuck them too. And Izzy can't tell me shit till his team beat mine. So I'm good.
And right now, I think Doc is on fuck the Saints. So
Yeah, Doc is still Doc has said it many times in so many ways, fuck the Commanders. He just didn't say fuck the Commanders.
I think his way of saying
WWE
fuck the
does it too.
Commanders. The only way he says fuck the Commanders is when he makes fun of their jerseys.
Yes. Yes. So I'm like, man, be like Doc, cause that shit was funny. That boy said he said that pretty Ricky one, man. That shit is funny. I'm like, yeah, so you don't have to be a fan of the team. You know, you don't have you don't have to be like loving somebody else's team because y'all friends. And fuck all y'all team. Like, fuck all of them. If you ain't a Saints fan, fuck all y'all. That's how I feel. But I say it with love. Fuck all y'all. And y'all team. I hope y'all lose. Hope everything. I wish all the bad things happen to
Listen,
you.
I hope we lose every fucking game except the Saints game. As long as we don't lose the Saints game, I don't give a shit.
You know, I feel the same way, bro. I say I can't lose the Giants game. I can't lose the 49ers game. And I cannot lose the Jets game. I don't care if we go 3-14. I don't care.
You can't lose you can't lose to anybody that's on the podcast.
Nope.
You
And I
can't lose to Washington. You can't lose to
I did last year.
to the Titans.
Nope. We beat
Even
them.
though Nasty don't show his face.
And we
You know
can't
what I'm
lose to the
saying?
Falcons. And we can't get swept by the Falcons. Remember, I had a bet on that shit.
Yeah, because if you get swept, or was it a sweep, or if you lost one game, you had to wear the jersey.
No, it was a sweep. I said I
This
bet.
this year, you better not make that bet.
Oh fuck no, not till I see. No. The first game was in New Orleans. I might make that bet. I don't care. Like
I think that the Falcons got a lot stronger.
they always get stronger. And they always find a way to lose to Big Brother.
If he fucked up if Big Brother gets their asses kicked.
It'd be funny if we sweep the Falcons. That would be funny, and then win no other game. That would be fucking funny.
No, because you want to beat the Buccaneers too. You don't want to lose to the Buccaneers.
Man, nobody cares about the Buccaneers. They want to be our rivals. That's crazy. They mad because we don't acknowledge them as our rivals. Fuck the Buccaneers. Like, honestly, nobody cares about y'all. We forget y'all in the division. And the Panthers don't even matter. That's what I said. The Panthers don't even matter. Y'all just want anybody to be y'all rivals. I have never seen a division that hates the worst team in the division. Like, they hate them equally. Like, everybody say the Saints are their rivals. Like, how? I mean, there's 4 teams. Can't the Buccaneers and the Panthers be rivals? No, everybody wants the Saints to be their rivals. Why?
Come on, the Panthers ain't nobody's rival. They're their own rivals.
Dude, that shit was funny. Like, I went to NFC South group. I'm like, why? Why do we have to be all y'all rivals? Why do 3 of y'all hate us? That tells you we were daddy. We are daddy of the group. Because you hate us. Why? I understand why the Falcons. Us and the Falcons are a rivalry. That's a real rivalry. Bro, we don't even pay attention to the Buccaneers and the Panthers. We don't care if we lose to y'all. If we lose, we can lose every game in a year, but we better beat the Falcons once. If we sweep the Falcons in the second line, I'm telling you, like, we don't care. I think the Super Bowl year, we swept them too. We swept the Falcons in the Super Bowl year, so it was like doubly sweet. Yeah, we sure did. We swept them. So it was doubly sweet that year.
Nice.
So the thing is like, your rivals, and I was one last thing before we go, like, your rivals are somebody you have a blood feud with. Like, y'all have history.
Like us as the Patriots.
Yes. You can't make new rivalries. You can't say, oh, because we're the same division, we rivals. No, we're not. You're just in the same division as me.
Yeah, if the only way they become rivals is they come out and with it, I would say you have to like get your asses swept by a team at least 2 years in a row. Then I
Yeah,
could say, oh, there's a new rivalry.
yeah, or it could be like y'all always battling for the crown or the division. Then y'all rivals.
Yes,
But the reason why us in Atlanta are rivals is two party cities, and a lot of people don't even realize that it's two party cities.
and they're right. The states are right next to each other.
Yeah, they're not that far away. And I say us in Atlanta when we get together, it's fun. Most times people don't like you to think it's beef, but when New Orleans and Atlanta get together, it's really fucking fun. It's fun as shit because we both know how to have fun. Y'all don't know how to
How
have fun in Carolina. Y'all don't know how to have fun in Tampa.
how far of a ride is it from Atlanta to New Orleans?
7 hours if you're driving.
That's
three
not
hour
bad.
flight. You can
That's
drive
not
it
really
definitely.
bad.
You can really drive it. But the thing is this: you have fun. Everybody's having fun. When we get together, them two party together, it's a party. And I'm like, y'all in Tampa don't know how to have fun. Y'all in fucking Carolina don't know how to have fucking fun. Ain't nobody trying to come up there.
All they're doing up in Carolina is fucking tipping cows.
Talk about some, yeah, you are rivals. Since when? Oh, when Cam Newton was there, y'all wasn't a rival. We didn't care. We didn't care if we lost to Cam Newton.
And it wasn't like if you lost to Cam Newton, how many years did you really lose to Cam Newton?
One
You know what I'm
year,
saying? How long was he really there?
like really 1 year, he dominated. But I'm just saying, like, we didn't care. We lost to. Oh yeah, and only time we cared about the Buccaneers when Tom Brady was there. It was Breeze versus Brady, not you. We wanted to
Yeah.
win for Breeze. So, man, everybody needed to realize when you're a rival, the rivalry goes deep. Like you and y'all and the Patriots. It's like the Dolphins trying to say, "Hey, Jets, you're our rivals." Like,
And I would say that we were more their rivals back in the
in
80s.
in the 80s, but now y'all not.
No, now I would say the Patriots because we live not that far away from each other. You know
On
what I'm
the
saying?
Bills, or like on the Bills come up to you, y'all smack Josh Allen around. That's more of a rivalry than the Dolphins because y'all smack Josh Allen around.
True.
Okay, we got a comment. All right, we got Derek. What's up, Derek? Bro, can you believe it's the Knicks versus the Pacers in Eastern Conference Final?
I think that's going to be an excellent series.
Yes, and it was the best series they could have got out of the teams. Like, I think Boston was frauds this year, and the Cleveland proved that they were frauds. So I think the Celtics wasn't hungry anymore after they won the title. No, it's different once you win the title. But I'm
My
glad.
my opinion is you can't live and die off the 3-point shot,
Mm-hmm.
and that proved it in Game 1 when they missed 40 of them, and the Knicks beat them easily.
Spank
You
that
got
ass.
it. It's easier to take high percentage shots, and
Yeah,
you could miss 33s, but if I make 22s,
I
I'm
win.
beating you. You know what I'm saying? I'm winning. So you got to take a better high percentage shot. Yeah, is it nice to have the 3-pointer to bail you out? Because look, it bailed us out multiple games against the Pistons and against um the Pacers. I mean the Celtics. It brought us back when we were 20 some points down.
Yep.
But
My
we
thing
don't
is,
depend on that shit.
y'all got to make the finals. Y'all got to make the finals.
I, I mean, it would be nice if we make the finals. I just don't know. The right now, to me, it's gonna go 7 games.
Yeah, y'all have to make the finals. I'm tired. I'm tired of y'all misery, bro. Like y'all been y'all been miserable for a long since the '70s when the drought, bro. Tired of the misery.
Yeah, but then I'm thinking about it. Can we beat any of those teams in the West?
Yeah, not the Nuggets, but I think y'all can beat the T Wolves. So it depends on who win out of Thunder and the Nuggets. But if the Nuggets win, I think the Nuggets gonna be gonna be the NBA champions because Jokic is just too much. And that's the only team y'all can't beat because y'all don't have enough big men to beat them.
No, we don't have. Yeah, you're right. But the only way you beat the Nuggets is you got to get him in foul trouble.
Yeah, and that's hard to do. I'm just not used to hearing Knicks in finals on the same on the same sentence. It's been a while.
Shit.
It's been since the 1999, man, with Latrell Sprewell, bro. So
Yeah,
it's
it's been
hard.
a while. It's been a while, but
Yeah.
there's so
Last
many
time,
great teams in the league, and we
you know,
don't
y'all.
ever have a superstar. We just got Brunson this year. And nobody ate during the Jordan era.
Hell no.
As
Nobody
much
ate
as we
doing that.
tried, you know what I'm saying? We tried to eat during the Jordan era. We took him to a lot of games where they had to fucking, play their asses off, but nobody ate during the Jordan era.
That's why Pat Riley probably still have nightmares about that shit.
Yeah,
So I'm
I
okay
do
with it,
too.
bro. I'm like, I'm just saying, Jordan gave a lot of people nightmares in the '90s.
Yep.
My squad was the last team to spank him, and then
Yep.
after that Pistons spanking, Jordan became Jordan, and then he took over, bro. Like took over.
He said, "Fuck this. I don't like losing."
I don't like that spanking.
And
Oh, no.
look. What makes it more impressive is that he never smelled the seventh game. You know what I'm saying? He knocked that shit out within 5 or 6 games.
He said
They never went to seven.
OKC is 7. I mean, I hope, but you can't count out Jokic because he the only one with championship experience left in the playoffs. It's Jokic.
Well, no, it doesn't. Doesn't his what's his name on his team also have experience?
No, talk about like the team. Their team have experience. The Nuggets are the only team that made it to the finals that's
Yes.
left in the playoffs. So yeah, uh, they better win that game, or you can't count the heart of a champion out because Jokic pulled them to Game 7. There's no way they should have been in Game 7. Oh, thanks for the stars, Derek, man. Appreciate it, man. Appreciate you. Thank you for showing love, brother. I appreciate the stars. That's
Thanks a
stars,
lot,
man.
man. Definitely.
But yeah, man, I appreciate it, man. But like I say, I want to see OKC win. Could it be like 4 new teams? We're gonna guarantee you have a new champion that nobody ever won a championship out of them teams. I would like to see that. You know what I mean? Like it'll be hunger. Well, y'all won a championship, but you know what I mean. Like in this common era, it'll be a new champion. We'll be
Yeah.
happy. We'll be happy to see this something new. It ain't the Lakers. It ain't the Celtics. It's somebody new. It's gonna be somebody fresh. And I think that's what the NBA needs is a reboot and have fresh teams like win. Because who tired of seeing the same thing? Not the Knicks. The Celtics, Lakers. It's like missionary every night, bro. Like, like Roman Reigns said, bro. It's like missionary every night. Celtics, Warriors, Lakers, missionary every night. My God, people, give us something new. Throw some cowgirl in there, or something. You can't just be missionary every night, man. Come on,
It would have been nice if the Celtics could have pulled it out and won 2 in a row. So then Tatum could have gotten some type of where people would have been talking dynasty. But
I don't
hey,
want to.
we knocked them out. So fuck that.
I hope the Wolves win and he's the legend killer. That's his new name, the legend killer, because he's killing all the legends. So I hope Anthony do it. Ant wins too. Thanks for the stars again.
Who's in the who? Wait, who's the other squad? It's the
T Wolves and
the, the T Wolves. No, I'm saying it's the T Wolves
the winner of
the winner of the Nuggets.
the Nuggets and Thunder. Yeah, they eliminated the Warriors. The T Wolves eliminated the Warriors the other day. So yep. So this is like the first time like Steph Curry or
That's gonna be another 7-game series.
Yeah. The winner depends on the winner who depends on who wins. I think the T Wolves match up well with the Thunder. I wouldn't really, I don't know. But I think if Jokic get in there, it might not go 7. I think the Nuggets win if Jokic get in there. But I could be wrong, bro. He is the legend killer.
Yeah.
But I just hope that Thunder team don't win. You gotta out get Giannis if I was the Thunder team. They actually have the resources to do it. They got like 20 draft picks, like 20 first-round picks. If this core doesn't do it, I'm trading somebody and getting some draft picks to get Giannis on this damn team. I need help for Shea Gilders because it's like the second straight year they was the number 1 overall seed in the playoffs. And if they don't make a final, man, that's a problem.
Yeah, they're not going over the hump.
Yeah, I mean, you got to break it up.
Giannis would be better with what we said earlier with the San Antonio Spurs.
Yeah. Mike, I'm gonna talk to him. I'll get Mike back on the podcast. I found out he won, so yeah, he get to come back on the podcast. Mike did win, so.
Mike beat the young dude.
Yeah, Mike won. He said it yesterday. So man, we're gonna get to shout out. Man, shit, man. Y'all keeping it rolling and keeping it going. Got the shout outs, Jay.
I like to shout you out, of course. Another good show. Shout everybody that's commented and liked and shared and tell a friend to tell a friend. I like to shout out the Knicks for pulling it out and bringing us hopefully to another championship round. We still got some work to do, but hopefully that they'll get the shit done. And of course, I wouldn't say we haven't said the shit in a month, but I think I might have wrote it down yesterday. Fuck Brett Favre. And you could add Jamarcus Russell and that article you sent the other day with Ted DiBiase Jr. Fuck him too.
I think we can take him off the list because he's about to go to jail. So I think he's about to get off the list.
Well, yeah, he'll be getting off by doing his time.
Yeah, but yeah, fuck Brett Favre. Yeah, fuck. I know it doesn't say fall, but they don't let me put fall on the
I was gonna say who the fuck is? You should at least write E. Dick.
I did put Favre, bro. I put Brett Favre on. I put Favre on the back of the jersey. They gave me this dude. That's the closest one we got.
You should have put Brett.
Man, look, I tried. It's the closest one we got. Trust me. It's one of them, man, with like 6 hands, bro. I'm like, nah, bro. That's the closest one we got. You know who number 4 is in Green Bay colors. We don't.
Mm-hmm. Well, fuck him.
Fuck
until
him.
He does his time. Let's see.
I think we're gonna be saying that to the end of time, bro.
Yeah, I think that honestly, I think this DiBiase is gonna take all the blame for that shit.
Pretty much. Man, thank you for your shout outs, man. Shout out to you for doing the show. I was a little late. Man, I'm glad we still pulled almost 3 hours out of it. I was exhausted as fuck, bro. I want to thank everybody else who commented. And thank you, Derek for the stars, man. I appreciate them, the stars. You know, I appreciate that. Just showing appreciation. Thank you, Derek, for liking. Izzy for liking twice on the Venom and Smoke and his name. Moms, thank you for liking this show. And Mike Cobb, thank you for caring about the show. He pressed the care thing. Like he did. He pressed the care one. That's what that means when he got the hug. They're hugging in the hearts. Thank you, Who is Dog, for showing up. Thank you, Miss Woods, for coming out the woods.
Get our dance. We want our dance video, honey.
Man, thank y'all. I just want to tell y'all we got a change and went on Thursday for the Western podcast. We will not be having a guest we announced for unforeseen circumstances. We can't have that interview. That's all I'm gonna say. We can't have that interview. We're supposed to have JB Cool on the show, but we can't have that interview.
Why? We were blocked?
No.
By the powers that be?
No. Go on X. That's all I gotta say. Go on X and look up his name. Yeah, I cannot be involved in that, and I don't think it's the right time for him to be on a podcast talking with such serious allegations. That's all I'm gonna put. Man, I'm just gonna say it like that. Allegedly, because I don't want to get sued. So, for the best thing for our podcast and him, I don't think we should have that interview because I don't want people jumping on, starting shit. I don't want him saying the wrong shit, and that start more shit, and we caught in the middle. So no, we will not do that.
What? Some type of Velveteen Dream shit?
Nah, not like that. I'll send it to you, but
send it to me because I don't have X. Maybe I could read it from what you send.
Yeah, I got it. I got it from good. And
all right.
Me and Izzy decided not to have the interview. Yeah, we was gonna have him on, but I don't think this is the right moment for such an interview. That's the best way I can put it. For such an interview, I don't want any issues going both ways. I don't want us coming in the middle. Hey, I'm not passing judgment, but I'm not about to put my brand on the line for an interview either. So I love doing this. I love doing this, and I'm not about to chance anything. So Mike might make an appearance to make up. I'm just saying.
Who? Cobb?
Yeah, Mike Cobb might make an appearance just to make up, but I can't do it. So that's a change too. I know because we announced it yesterday. That's a change. How all that shit went down while we were on the podcast last night, so we didn't know. So once we found out, I just don't think it was right time. You know, till this shit die down or the shit get sorted out. Nah, I'm good. You can go. Somebody else can take that chance. I can't gamble.
That's right. Timing is everything.
Yeah, timing is everything, and it's bad timing, not the wrong time. So, yeah. So that's the only change. I'll try to get somebody to come on the show, but Mike. I might ask Mike to come back on the show if Iz ain't got no. I think Izzy was talking to somebody else too. So we'll see who come on the show and who not. Who won't. So we'll see who comes on the show and who doesn't. We'll surprise you. Also, we'll be back Friday with this show here. So if you're into sports, come back Friday. And me and Jay and hopefully Eric will be here next time. I think Eric is done with sports for real, though. G. I don't think Eric is coming back.
Tell a friend to tell a friend.
Tell a friend to tell a friend. And we'll be back next week. I'm your host, Bo Young. You got the hater, Jay. We'll see y'all later. Peace.
We run this podcast and shit. Venom and Smoke podcast.
Yep, I would be the chocolate Liam Neeson, bro. I'll be real with you. You call me that. You in my career. I got a special set of skills. I'm going to call Pops up. Pops, load up the van. That's all.
Oh, God.
Pops, load up the van.
Like James Bond, like Liam Neeson.
And then we know what Pops' answer going to be. Where are we driving to?
Where we going?
No questions.
Where we
He's not
going?
asking no questions. He's not about to ask what we doing, why we load up the van. Let's load up the van. Where we going?
I'm just
Who called me driver?
over
The
Go,
bloodline.
go.
Yeah!
Yeah!
Izzy is watching baseball right now. The Mets must have.
Get Alonso, baby!
He must have did something great.
Get Alonso, 3-run homer! Yeah!
He was making a lot of Bullet Club references a month ago, so you might get Bullet Club versus Bloodline, and it will be horrendous. I mean, you got all the members of the Bullet Club minus Omega and the Young Bucks. That meant that. All right, Doc, you should have a pick by now, Doc.
He ain't going with fucking the Packers. Come on, man.
No, it's not sleep or meditate. You all right?
he sleep.
Doc,
No,
Doc,
He sleep. He sleep.
Doc.
he put his hood on so he could look like Darth Vader.
You sleep.
A quick fucking statement. And yes, the Giants ownership is absolute trash. Them motherfuckers have, you know how many times they've been to the fucking playoffs since their last Super Bowl win?
Jesus Christ. I don't know.
0?
1, 0, twice. I mean, twice.
Twice. The year Plasko shot himself in the fucking leg, and the other one when they beat the fucking Vikings in the playoffs. It is a disgrace. It's disgusting. It fucking sucks. It's horrible. It should not happen. This is one of the great franchises in sports, and you're relegating me to watch this shit? Do you think I want to watch fucking Thursday? Mrs. B, do I want to watch the game on Thursday? Hell no! Hell no!
She ain't letting you watch that game on Thursday.
That Thanksgiving game should be moved. Nobody wants to see Tommy DeVito versus fucking Cooper Rush.
Do you think I'll eat my fucking turkey? I want to watch that garbage? I'd rather watch It's a Wonderful Life. I'd rather watch that Charlie Brown Christmas. They fucking suck. They suck. Fuck. Fuck. I'm done.
Somebody TV or that's Doc TV?
My TV's off.
I don't have a TV on.
Hey, mine.
That's Doc. Doc sleep.
Busted.
Yeah!
Yo, I think we got that one.
There you go.
Were
There you go.
Were you
It's moving.
were you sleeping?
Oh yeah, he's
It's
sleeping.
moving.
Boy,
We gonna flip that one.
Boy, done. I told y'all I didn't
One
have my leftovers, so now they hit you, boy, now.